to be trusted, because your very words today was, before I show this picture, Netra said she was sending it to women that she trusted. Look at the trust in the room. Look at the trust in the room. You just proved my point. I think this case is about over. What y'all think? You proved my point. The moment we trust you, we can't. The moment we trust you and let your damn hair down in the room, we can't. You proved it. The case is closed, white woman. I cannot trust you. I trusted a white man for almost 20 years, being the only black employee running and racing and taking care, to find out in the end that he didn't think I was a part of his practice. The moment we trust you, we can't. So you don't get to look up my lawsuit. And next Monday, I will proudly walk into court, whether I win or lose, and get to tell my own testimonies. This is my testimony, white woman. Dr. French and I, that's my testimony. Not Kiana's, not Dr. Michelle's, not Courtney's, and damn sure not the white woman Lala. This is not your testimony. This is mine. All I need is prayers for Monday. Because if y'all think it's easy to go up against the best doctor they say in town, but I put in labor there. So ain't nobody making Netra feel bad about her truth. Y'all want to be a part of something that you'll never be a part of. But don't go ahead of what God has in store for me, because you cannot intervene with the things that man has not seen. None of that can you mess with. I know it's my season. 4 years I've been waiting on my season. And if I walk out of there a broke woman by pocket, in spirit I rise. Do you understand me? God showed me how to survive the storm, baby. Y'all worried about my money when I ain't even got it. Because what I got is integrity. What I got is the will not to give up. What I got is pride, joy. That's rich, baby. Y'all over there counting with calculators. Miss Netra survived the storm. It's been 4 years, honey. And I stood there educated. You're not going to find me on the internet. God is hiding me. Y'all want to look for me so bad. He's hiding me. Go read the papers. I am who I say I am. I don't have to prove nothing to none of y'all. I am who I say I am. Period. And when I go to court next week, I don't have nothing to hold my head down for. I rise. I made it. And God has taught Miss Netra how to survive the storm. And see, the Bible say, for the love of money is the root to all evil. That's why I settle my life for crumbs. There's no price on my truth. Do you understand me? So no, ma'am, you can't go through the papers and see a settlement. Action denied. My truth matters. And if my truth costs me everything, at least it's out. So there's to the monkeys in the room. There's to the monkeys in the room that's looking for my settlement. God got it. You think God done helped me 4 years in a lawsuit and y'all just now catching up and it's a week away? God got it. Y'all ain't stopping nothing. You're not stopping anything. Nothing. No weapon. And I mean that. So this is my testimony. Y'all give me a little bit and y'all will get to hear the truth, because it's coming. Y'all want to know so bad what happened in 2020. Give me in God 2.2. Give me in God 2.2 to a female that's walking around thinking money matter. Money don't matter. I don't care about no money. I could have been done. I could have been done. But you're not looking at a poor black woman in spirit, baby. My pockets might get broke, but I won't. Do you hear me? Let me say that one more time. My pockets will get broke before I will. I'm not afraid. And y'all out here on the internet talking about Dr. French and his attorneys ain't doing nothing but find me up some more. Call him. You want the phone number to the clinic? Call him. Look it up. East Texas Family Medicine. Ask, can you speak to Dr. Dean French and see how far you go? Let me know how that worked for you, sir. Look it up. East Texas Family Medicine. I'm not afraid. I didn't come this far to get scared now. So with that being said, yes, Miss Netra getting ready to go to trial, and you don't have nothing to do with it. You're not going to be a witness, baby. I promise you, we're not going to be talking about TikTok. We're not going to be talking about TikTok in court Monday. We're going back to 2020 when I was the black employee that worked for, and a woman, the only black that worked for a white man. That's where we're going. We're going back to 2020, not May. Period. That's it. That's all. Stay tuned. I'm sick of you. Stop paying for my records. Now, I hope you show up with your best Sunday on. That's it. Show up in your best. I want you to look good for my trial. I want you to look good and come represent me, black woman. Only in our community will somebody be looking up the white man's attorney. Only in our community will somebody be looking up the white man that told me racism does not exist. Only the white woman will get away in a group full of black women doing that. Only a woman like Lala, because she done found 3 monkeys in the room. And I said what I said. She got 3 faithful black women right now coming out, another black woman with her. And y'all think y'all got it going on over there? Y'all look pathetic. And then all y'all talking about calling on my son, who getting ready to come home from prison. Y'all can't stop what God done already done. Listen, my son done baked for 3 years, baby. He's done. He been in his oven. He's been in his oven. Yeah, he's been there. He's been back. God cooked my son. That, I like that dinosaur. That's pretty.
Ms. Netra.
I mean, not dinosaur, giraffe. Excuse me. Yes,
Ms.
Omar.
Netra.
Yes.
Ms. Netra. I never got a chance to apologize to you. So whether you accept it or not, that's not my issue. I just have to make sure I do the right thing. I want to apologize for that morning. I called you out your name and disrespected you. So I just have to make sure I do my part. And that's it. And that's all. You have a good one.
Thank you. I do. I accept your apology, Mr. Omar. Thank you.
Hello, my beautiful queen.
I'm not here to apologize. I'm here to uplift you and compliment
Thank you, B-Mon.
it. I just love you.
Thank
You know what I'm saying? That
I
smile
love you too,
is
bro.
infectious. Your attitude is great. You
Hello.
know it is. And
Hey, brother
I
Kevin.
just want you to keep doing a good job. You
Let
keep
me
doing
know
a
when
good
you're
job,
ready
babe.
for me.
We got your back. So I'm gonna pop back down in the chat and keep listening. You take care.
Thank you. I sure
All
appreciate
right,
it.
bye bye.
Y'all,
No
at
problem,
this
babe.
moment, before everybody give me encouragement, I do have a commercial break that we have to get in. It was supposed to be at the beginning, but I did not know that I was gonna run into Lala and them over there with my body up on the internet. I didn't know I was gonna have 3 black sisters over there today going so hard for this woman against me after being discriminated against. But since we are here today, we are gonna be entertained. But C&D, are you ready to give us a quick commercial? Omar, thank you for being a man in the room today. I appreciate the apology. This is good to me.
Hold on,
Lala
auntie. Because
is
you told me you was going
food.
live at 12. That was like a whole 2 hours. Go ahead and get me some food. Hold on 1 minute.
Okay, well, just call my other phone when you're ready, niece.
I'm going up the stairs right now. Hold on 1 second.
Okay. While she go up the stairs, DJ Trump, let me hear from you right quick.
Good morning, Your Honor. Excuse me.
Yes, sir.
I'm trying to find Judge Trendsetter. I was sent to this court by higher court petty row. I filed a motion based on the trial of Miss Drop Queen
Okay.
last Monday, and she told me I would have to file this motion in the court where the trial was had. So I'm trying to find Judge Trendsetter.
Yes. Okay, hello. I heard you were looking for me. It don't take me long to show up. I do want to bring to your attention that last night after we ended the live, that someone called me whispering above a whisper. It was kind of like, excuse me, I'm not coming to court tomorrow. And I said, who is this? And they hung up in my face. So it almost sounded like your client. I'm not 100% sure,
Well,
but it sounded kind of like Drop Queen.
well, actually, it wouldn't be my client because me and her actually haven't even met. First of all, let me formally introduce myself. I'm
Okay.
attorney. I am attorney DJ Trump Tight Esquire from Detroit, Michigan,
Okay.
and I was flued in by some of Miss Drop Queen's supporters.
Oh, okay. So you was flued in. So you are her
Yes.
attorney.
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm just following the motion. This is not a matter for a jury. This is specifically for the judge to rule on this motion. And
Okay. Well, we'll get her here. We do have time. Is your client going to be available today?
she may be, but she doesn't have to speak in this matter because all the evidence I have, the receipts you already have. So you will be able to review them and make a decision. So first of
Okay.
all, I'm going to try to control myself in my language. I understand that you have a policy for profanity being used in your courtroom. That's a $5 cash app fee.
Yes,
And
sir.
I did run out the house real fast and jumped on the plane. So I didn't bring my B.E.T card. I won't be able to fully activate. But
Okay, that's good.
let's
We
move
took
on.
those last night anyway.
Okay, thank you.
It's somebody's downstairs saying you need to speak with them. Yeah, this here, give us a good get promotion commercial, and we might as well get ready to get on in the court. We'll come back to Lala and them, and we don't spend enough time on them. Trump, it
Right.
sounds like the judge court docket just got a little full. We better go on and get the people into the courtroom.
Right. So this shouldn't take more than 5 to 10 minutes to totally
Okay.
wrap up.
Okay,
I know
let
you
me
have a busy
activate.
schedule.
Hold on, let me activate. I gotta get the people from being unmad right quick. Hold on, give me 2.2. Okay, people, here it is. I need you all to get out the mad seats. I do understand that y'all was pissed off a while ago. Y'all looking for Lala. Come back inside the courtroom. Y'all, let me hold on, Glam. Let me try to get your family back in here. They all outside with picket fence and stuff. Listen, y'all, we know that Lala said this morning that she had a white picket fence. I need you all to come from over there. Okay, I just got a picture of y'all climbing this woman fence like Donald Trump had them folks climbing the White House wall. We need y'all down. Come down from there. Come here, Sarah. Girl, you better run, Lala. They is after you. So listen, now that my people are getting down, cool down. Get the water hose that we use for Kiana too. Okay, cool out, family. We got court cases. You hear me? Parrot, Pooh. This is good to me. So we had to just flip back to the judge's room. I need you folks to come off that woman property. I can't come get all y'all asses out of jail. It's 1,000 of y'all already over there. 200 of you stay back to check on me. I'm fine. I'm gonna be all right. You hear me? Thank you for the galaxy. They is listen, King them is making sure I'm gonna be all right. Y'all don't go to jail over there. Okay? Come from over at Lala's. Kevin, can somebody send a couple of cop cars out? We need some cop cars in my gallery. Somebody send us a good cop car. These folks need a ride. Hey, the leprechaun. Listen, these folks is needing a ride. They all over at Kiana's. They done split up. Some said go this way. Some said go that way. Y'all come back. Court is now. Okay, there they go. Thank you. Woo! Thank you, Glock. Get in the car. Get in the car. Damn. Get in the car. These folks is sending y'all right. Get y'all asses in the car. They're going to ladder for the fence. Oh, Lord, Brazil done sent a van. She running shit. Get in the car, y'all. Woo. Sandra talking about who the hell is Lala. She running around with a bat. Sandra, no. Woo, Lala, it got close, girl. These folks cleared the courthouse. Damn. Oh, Lord, Glock done came through. I knew Glock had some left in her closet. She done parked out front. It's time to get started. Glock is back. Y'all know her name don't mean Glock for nothing. Oh, Lord, Miss Bay done come through. They had motorcycles and everything out there at the Lala ass today. Kiana, you might want to come back to your side of the territory. Do you see these folks and what they traveling in, girl? See, and then we might want to get a commercial in quick because I might have to send extra security out because Lala, they is on your ass. You got to change your name again. You done changed your name 20 times in the last month. This is good to me. They sending me bail money now because they know I got my ankle monitor on. See, and then you ready? Lord, them folks left. Here go the attorneys getting here. This is finna get good to us. They got dump trucks and stuff. See, this is what I'm telling Lala. You ain't ready, Lala. These folks standing up today. And we gonna get a milli on you today, Lala. And on your peoples. Oh, you got your peoples with you. When T-Mac get through singing after this commercial, we going to get court started. That'll be about the 5 minutes that Attorney Trump needed. So after C&D do her commercial, T-Mac is going to sing us a selection. And then after she bring us in with the anthem, the Judge Trendsetta anthem, Miss May's going to serve y'all the public service announcement. And if y'all done heard Miss J's, if y'all done never heard Miss J's talk, she gonna come off mute and tell you to leave me something alone. And so we gonna go in that order. Commercial, the national anthem, and Miss J's. And then court will be adjourned. I mean adjourned, excuse us. Howdy, cowgirl. C&D, come off mute. This is good to me. CEO, we need to hear from you. You you too low. We can't hear nothing you saying. Let's go. We can't hear you, niece. What you doing? No, you sound so low.
I don't know why. Hold on.
Now there you go.
Now you can hear me?
We can hear you now.
Okay. So I'm back to just show y'all the tumblers that I have. We are also running a tumbler waffle. So if you click the link in my bio, you can be entered to win a drawing for a tumbler of up to 35 smackaroos. I don't even know if you can say dollars over here. So yeah. So you're entered into a drawing to win, and all the instructions on how to do it and everything like that is inside of the link that's in my bio. I did respond to people, and I'm still going through all my responses, but I'll show y'all ones that I have that is are ones that I've either done or are blank ones, and I'll let y'all know which ones are blank, and then you can message me, and if anybody has any like any questions or want to get something, just let me know. But the link is in the bio, and it's a waffle, so it's $3 for one entry, and then for five, I think I did $13 for 5 entries into the waffle, and we're running at the end of court. If I have enough.
Okay, so I would like to match that. I'm gonna cash app the cost of it, so there will be 2. Can you do 2 in one day, or should we split them up?
We can do 2 in one day.
Okay, so I'm gonna match that. When are we gonna do the raffle? Wednesday? You want to do Wednesday or Friday? Freaking Friday. What do you want to do?
It's up to you. I could have did it at the end of court if you want to, or we can do it if I have enough of people, getting them.
Okay, we can do it at the end of court. So at the end of court today, if you decide to go in after she shows you these tumblers, we'll decide if we're going to extend it to Wednesday. But I will be matching the raffle for whichever choice cup that whoever wins chooses to get. So would you show them the cups that will be entered into the raffle?
No, it's the cup. It's whatever you want. So it's a drawing for any custom tumbler, whatever you want. up to a size 20 ounce. So it would be anything 20 ounce. So this is a 20 ounce, but then I also have coffee mugs that are stainless steel and kid size tumblers, as well as I have some snow globes too. So once you win, you'll get a link to the link. You'll get a link to my website, and it'll give you like a promo code and everything to take all that off. And then after that, the only thing you'll be responsible for is the shipping, because I can't cover shipping. Shipping costs a lot. And then well, no, not really. It's like $8 for shipping. Anyway, and I've been responding to people as they message me, but I do have the link in my bio. You may have to like highlight it and then go to the website because it's like the link tree. But this the one Auntie likes. So this is a 3D tumbler. I just want people to keep in mind that these are like they're not heavy, but everything's done by hand and it has resin on it. So my price point is not gonna be like Walmart's or the next person. So this is a 3D tumbler. This is a casino or a slot machine. And then these are cupcake tins. I know I told everybody I was getting on a price with these, so I am close to a price. Yes, I remember Stylish Mommy. You wanted this one. That's what I'm in the middle of.
They
Like,
said the link isn't working. Copy and paste the link in Google.
yeah, you might have
Copy and paste the link in Google. Go ahead.
TikTok don't let me just put it so that you can just click it. I don't know why. Because on everybody else's page I could just click it. But I have this
They
one.
said don't put it in your bio, put it in the website. So try putting your link in the website option instead of the bio, and they should be able to click on it.
Okay, so I'll do that as soon as I get off of here. If y'all just give me a few moments, and I'll do that right away. And then I have this one, and then all of these are 20 ounces, which are like custom tumblers that people have ordered. And then this one is like a puppy for if you have dogs, like a see-through peekaboo. And then of course we do photos. This one's Auntie Netra that I still need to that I'm still getting ready to ship.
I'm waiting on it.
I know options of what I can do. What I usually just tell people is just send me what you want, and then we go from there. Whatever you have in your mind that you want.
Could you take the top off the casino tumbler, please?
Mm-hmm.
Just show them how that it is a tumbler. So you all, that is a tumbler. It is a casino tumbler. So if you like going to the casino, that is a good tumbler to have at the casino. That's the one I want to match, is the casino tumbler.
Okay. And then this one right here is a so this is a top, and this is a 10 ounce. So if it was on a 20 ounce, because I know somebody asked me, it would kind of look like this would be in the middle on a 20 ounce. So it kind of be like that. So you'd still see the top and the bottom, and that's why I put it on a 10 ounce, because I didn't want to be able to see the cup. I wanted it to look like a cupcake as much as possible.
Okay, if anybody wants the tumblers, if you're interested, please send her a message on her TikTok account, and we will get those orders in and get the orders out. You do have a 2 to 3 week turnaround because those are not picture tumblers. She makes those like it's different. She'll explain.
Yes, and Andrea, I will. The thing with my cupcake ones, these are my 3Ds, so I just started doing 3Ds. And so I had to put all my prices in my little calculator thing so I could know exactly how much to charge for them, so I won't be like, losing money. And then these glow in the dark too. I have glow in the dark powders, so any of them you can add glow in the dark powders too.
Okay, niece. Well, we sure thank you, CND. We will be doing one raffle at the end of this show, and then I guess the one that I mentioned, and I just saw that there was a comment cousin downstairs that said they're going to be matching me. So there's 3 tumbler giveaways. So if you're interested, you need to go into her bio, as she explained, copy that link, and go to Google and register. And get your tumblers. So that's something we'll be bringing to the platform during court. Quick commercial breaks, tumbler giveaways, raffles. If you are in business and you want to get in on this money train, because it's your business, I don't need anything from it. God gonna bless me. So it keeps ice all day, Candy. Ice all day. It's like your average tumbler.
Yeah. And these are not sublimated. So sublimation means printed. These are not printed, so they're more like glass. So I don't know if y'all can see.
You ain't got your camera on. And then after this, y'all, T Mac, let's get the national anthem in. Let me put that up here.
You can kind of
Hold
see
on.
these are more
Yeah, she does sports.
yeah. Yeah, we have I have a this one is a Bulldogs. So any team that you want to do, whatever you want, whatever colors, I can do it. But these are resin tumblers, so they're completely different than something that's printed on. They last a lot longer, but you do have to kind of take care of them. So you can't just let them drop on the ground or leave them in a hot car or put them in the dishwasher because the coating will eventually come off. But these will last.
Okay, the attorney said they want to match
I
one.
started making cups, and I think that's what 8 years ago, and his still looks good.
Okay. If you are interested in matching a tumbler, somebody just said they're interested. That should be 4 tumbler giveaways. So if you are interested, if you will inbox C&D, please inbox her. She'll let me know. And then the cash apps will go to her because it's her business. So I'm going to also cash app her, and that will be my donation. And anybody else that wants to do the tumbler giveaway, we just need to know, because if we get 4 today, we'll do 2 today. So niece, at the end of this, let us know. And copy and paste it. But niece, go to your page and put that link. Right now. Yeah, go put it in your web so it will be able to be clicked on.
Thank y'all.
So no phase. Okay, somebody else, Andrea says she's interested in matching. Oh God, Taiwan is interested in matching. These are $35 tumblers, guys. We do need to include the shipping. So what is that? 35 and 8, 8, 13, $43. $43. I hope the bloggers don't get me not being able, because I didn't use my fingers like Kiana and them do. So $43. If you are interested in being a part of the donation, the giveaway, I'm going to send my $43 to you, Glam. Be checking. Let me know how many tumblers we are giving away. If we get 8, we got to do 4 today. We want to do half and half. If we get 10, we're going to do 5 today. So if we need to stop inside a court and give away a tumbler, we need to do it. That's 6 giveaway, Netra. So we're going to do 3 today. Y'all make sure y'all send it right now so we can give 3 tumblers away today. I know y'all want the cupcake. So let's get into this court case. T-Mac, I need you to sing.
I got you clear now. The cupcake one is not 35 because the sleeve itself is like 28 that it comes in, and then all my
so extra cupcake.
Yes, auntie.
I'm sorry, I'm talking too much.
Speaking up, because I don't speak up. Usually I just go with the flow. I got to start speaking up because my husband going to get on me. He going to be like,
no, you have to.
Yes, Belle.
Okay, Judge, the link has a period in the word tree. That's probably why it's not working. So check your link, niece. Hey, Miriam. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all.
Go back and fix it.
Yeah, it's time to get your earplugs, Kevin. Okay. Hey, Drop Queen. They don't see where to do the wall for one. We're gonna get it to y'all. Okay. Here we go. T-Mac. Trendsetta's anthem.
Please rise for the national
Trendsetter
anthem. Trendsetta talking all over me. Please rise for the national Judge Trendsetta Ninja Anthem. Ebony and ivory. Oh, wrong song. Sorry, wrong song.
Okay, baby, because I was wondering.
We shall overcome. We shall overcome. Joyful, joyful, Lord, we adore thee. Okay, I lost the words to that one. Anyway, I had a little horsey named Paul Revere. Me and my horsey and a quart of beer. Riding across the land, kicking up sand. Ah, man.
This is good to me.
Thank you, Judge Trendsetter.
No, thank you, T Mac.
I'll
No
be-
one delivers like you, I promise.
which is the next which is your next what day?
Wednesday.
Wednesday. I'll see y'all on Wednesday. Love y'all.
We love you. You can sing, girl.
Peace
Uh,
out.
Miss J's, it's been a long 2 days. But today it got longer with Lala.
What is wrong with these people? Hello, everyone. I hope everyone's having a amazing day. Have an amazing day on purpose. Don't let the devil steal your joy. Amazing day on purpose. People are sickening. Y'all need to leave Miss Netra alone. She's not bothering you guys. You guys are just steady going around tearing up people. You guys need to stop it. Go look in that mirror. Look at yourself. It's something about yourself that you don't like. Fix it. Fix it. You should not be sitting up here going around on TikTok tearing everybody up. You guys are sick. You're sitting up there selling your soul for $1. Were you brought up? I was brought up for me, treat people how I want to be treated. Okay? I don't know how you guys were raised. You must wasn't raised like that. Because if you were, you would not be going around tearing down people.
This
You
is
are
sickening.
adults.
This is
Very
sickening.
sickening. Very
It's
sickening.
sickening.
You guys need to look in the mirror and look at yourself. Leave people's alone. You guys are sickening. You got mental health issues. You need to go find counseling. You need to go do something, but stop going around tearing up people. This TikTok in these streets, you guys are sickening. Y'all need some really help. Leave this lady alone. This is how I met her. You guys were messing with her. And I told her it was okay. You a black queen, okay? It's something that they don't see in themselves, that they see in you, and they're jealous. That's why they want to go around and tear you up. You guys need to be better. You guys need to be better. We need to come together. Let's stop it today. Let's
Thank
stop
you.
talking about
Thank
people.
you.
Let's stop tearing down people. Let's move on. Let's go find some more content to do.
Thank you. Thank you,
Go
Miss
do
J's.
some cooking.
Thank you. Yes.
Go
That's,
do some
thank you.
cooking. I hope you
Thank you,
guys
Miss
know how to
J's.
cook. Go
Okay.
do some cooking. Go find
Okay.
something else to
Okay.
do. But this has to stop. It really does.
Okay.
Stop
Thank you. Yes. I got it started. It's my fault.
Stop. She ain't did nothing to y'all. Stop
Okay,
it.
thank you.
Be
Thank
ladies.
you,
Be
Miss J's.
queens.
We really appreciate it. This is
Yes.
okay.
Y'all
Okay.
need to stop it.
This
Stop
is
it.
it.
Stop
We
it.
know.
Love yourself first.
We know. This is it. Okay. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank
They study messing with you for no reason because they
Yeah.
jealous of you.
This is it.
It's
That's
something
enough.
in
We
you
done.
that they don't
That's
see
it.
in
Thank you.
themselves.
Meet up.
Sickening.
Meet up.
Stop talking about people. Let's stop it today. Let's not
We-
talk about anyone else. Let's not put no
Meet
one pictures
up.
up. Let's not do none of this. Let's be adults instead of being in little kids. Let's be
This
adults.
okay. It's okay. See, this is what I'm telling y'all. If I
Stop
gotta
it.
pull her out, I don't play when I pull her out. That Country Slim that had the Miko from downstairs. This is what I be trying to tell y'all. We got a team over here. And once we get her started, it ain't no stopping her until we hit Merc. So listen, I'm trying to tell y'all, you done stormed yourself up on a storm. You better thank Slim. Because whether y'all know it or not, she is still over there talking. And if she come off mute, you gonna know it. Leave me alone. She is still talking, I'm telling you. Because once Miss J's gets started, ain't no coming back. She is activated. And anytime I bring her off mute today, she her. Let's get this trial started. Now, last night we had some attorneys come through here. I need to know who everybody is. We don't want to Amika. Oh, y'all said Amika? Amika. Miss J's, Amik. They think I'm lying. Amik, Miss J's. Amik. Amik.
All right, you beautiful peoples. Now you guys need to act beautiful. Okay? Stop tearing down people. Go look in that mirror. If you don't like yourself, do something. Go put on some makeup, something. If you don't like the way that you look, then I'm sorry. But when you sit up here and go around tearing down
See,
people
this what
and
I'm
stuff
telling
because you
y'all.
don't look pretty, then I'm sorry. Y'all need to stop it. Find
Okay.
something.
That's
Look on my
enough. Mute
page.
up.
I
Mute
know
up.
how to cook.
She picked up
I wanna learn
right
how to
where she
cook.
left off at. She picked up where she left off at. When
I'm
she,
telling
when
y'all.
she
Well,
got
well,
done
what y'all want to do?
What's up?
Make up some stories or something, but don't.
Thank you. Period. Mute up. So listen, let's get into these court cases. If we have to bring Miss J's off of Merck, you're in trouble. You think we ain't got no team put together? This is work. It is not too many judges out here that built the team that we built over here. We built a team. We got things that folk ain't got on TikTok. This is good, Miss Jones. You don't find this nowhere else. You don't go to court and see this kind of activity. Say I'm lying. You ain't never been a man like this one. Let's get into this case, Trump.
Yes, ma'am. Once again, good afternoon, Your Honor. Peace to you. Peace to everybody on the panel.
I'm trying to have peace, Trump.
Peace to everybody that hears my voice. May you all remain encouraged. The first step in this motion, and let's keep in mind this is not for the jury to comment on, so we need them to stay mute up. This is solely on Judge Trendsetta to make this ruling. The first step is my client never used Chastity Kennedy's name maliciously. She used that name as we use in law, as we refer to law books for prior cases that helps.
Oh, stop. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Peaches just brought it to my attention. Let me get my Bible. We so in a hurry to hear this case, I didn't get to swole you in. Let me get you swole in. Hold on. This is good to me. Yeah, we are family over here for real. Let me get my Bible.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Attorney Trump, DJ Trump, that is. I have here the women's devotional, but men are included on the inside, okay?
Okay.
Do you solemnly and solemnly today, as we get ready to open up docket number 06102024, we do know that this is a past case, but you've asked from Judge Petty Rosecoat that this be brought back over here, so we do have to give it another docket number. So 06102024. Do you solemnly swear to tell the truth today on behalf of your client? So help you God.
I do.
Proceed.
Yes, so again, my client never used Miss Kennedy's name maliciously. She only used her name to show that they was both in the situation, but my client was assaulted for that situation, and Miss Kennedy received no backlash. And that's just like the first step. We got 3 different hookups. I'm going to be quick because I got to be in another courtroom. So in law, we are allowed to refer to other cases, especially cases in law books or current events. And that is legal. That is not considered malicious. My client should have never been drugged to court based on that alone. That is step one.
Could you please tell us your client's name? The jurors is wanting to know.
Oh, yes. Her name is Miss Drop Queen.
Okay, Miss Drop Queen. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Proceed.
Right. So that is the first step. We want that case thrown all the way out. It should have never been brought to court. The second part of this is about this thing about my client being accused of begging for coins. Your Honor, my client is a mother of 6 who has somehow managed to obtain 3 degrees while being a mother of 6. My client makes a 6-figure salary at her 25-year career. Not a job, but a career. My client also has a husband who is an electrical engineer.
Straight from the record, he did not mean his husband. He's not have a husband. Right. He's talking about the client's husband. Thank you for the jury. I like that. Thank you, Dasha. Go ahead, Trump.
Yes. So as I was saying, based on the things I just met, my client having these 3 degrees, this 6-figure salary, and a husband that's an electrical engineer, my client has been in her career for 25 years. It is absurd for anybody to paint a portrait of her going on anybody's panel begging for coins. So let's understand, when my client mentioned anything about coins, she didn't beg anybody. She specifically reached out to her supporters. Now, listen, I have
I don't want to get in the box. Tell that bitch we ain't got no box warrants for her. Ain't no warrants for her over here. Go ahead. Excuse me, Attorney Trump. I'm sorry.
yes.
Strike
So
that from the last record, Peaches.
yes. So I have a good friend that I used to get money with back in the day named Curtis. He has a wife named Miss Netra, who is a well-known, well-respected, well-loved creator on TikTok. So I had a conversation with her about these coins. She said the coins it's not always a monetary thing. It's simply a way of people saying, I like you, I rock with you, I love you. So for anybody,
When did you have this conversation with Miss Netra?
this was 4 days ago. I've been in town for a week collecting evidence. So when I had this conversation, this is what I was told, and that really sounds logical to me, because during the trial, I noticed that Miss Kennedy got gifts, and she was real happy, and she was saying the same thing. Thank you for the love. Oh, I appreciate y'all. Also, one of the jurors, Mimi 480, also had the exact same reaction. So when my client gets up on the panel and says, where are my supporters? Why does Auntie Pearl have more coins than me? Why does King Hoover have more coins than me? That's not begging for coins. She's looking for her support. Is there something wrong with a Black woman saying, can I feel love? Does anybody rock with me? Who rocks with me? Who supports me? Because that woman is on these panels fighting for her life against great opposition. So that whole thing, we really need to just throw that all the way out. The whole narrative that she was begging for coins. And lastly, we're going to file a civil suit because my client was railroaded through this courtroom by these attorneys. So I'm saying it right now. This is the civil suit. AJ and Hoover conspired against my client for money. The plaintiff Chastity simply asked for an apology, which she wasn't due, but that's all she wanted. But Attorney Hoover kept pressing for money. Now we know Hoover, he's a big money attorney. We know that he's got AI water fountains and stuff in his kitchen and all of that. But throughout the whole trial, Hoover continuously mentioned how many coins my client received and asked for half of those coins. So Hoover and AJ are guilty of extorting my client. Hoover is guilty of pocket watching my client.
Your Honor, Your Honor, Your Honor, Your Honor. I don't remember talking to this man, Your Honor. Somebody sent me a message and said that somebody mentioned my name today in court, and I don't remember talking to this man. I think that we should be able to bring the proof. Did you talk to me on the telephone through inbox? When did we talk about coins and stuff?
Well, I don't really have the information for that right now, but even without that, we can still use.
Cause wait a minute. Cause I was just finna say, cause I don't remember talking to you. But if you want to add this to your case, you can. I just wanted the judge to know. Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you.
Yes.
That's all I got to say. Thank you.
Okay. And thank you, ma'am.
Wow,
So,
that was
again-
amazing.
So again, Hoover and AJ are guilty of extortion. Hoover is guilty of pocket watching. AJ is guilty of ineffective assistance of counsel because my client is a fighter and he convinced her to plead guilty to something she was not even guilty of. And we simply cannot have that. We cannot. We just cannot.
Hold on.
Excuse me, Judge.
Pardon me, Your Honor. The jurors cannot speak. This is a motion. The jurors have
Your
no input
Honor.
on this.
But he
Did you just lie in the courtroom, sir?
No,
But he
ma'am.
just
Say
mentioned
she
my
didn't
name.
recall talking to you.
Well, yes, Miss Mimi, I can't mention your name because I was there. I seen that happen. That reaction is there.
This is getting out of
So
hand
that did happen.
here.
Well, I'm just about ready to wrap this up. So we're
Your
almost through with
Honor,
this. So again,
Your Honor,
AJ,
I object that he mentioned my name. I did not have anything to do
Huh?
with the case.
no, ma'am. I just used you as a reference, as my client used Miss Kennedy as a reference, and I'm just dealing with the response of people receiving coins.
Your
You
Honor,
wasn't happy
there's
saying how much
Did you
money it was.
just, huh? Did
Yes,
you just lie?
no, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Go ahead and proceed, because this is getting fishy around here. Go ahead.
Okay, well, let me
Proceed.
finish. So
Okay.
again, AJ and Hoover conspired against my client.
Bunch of
AJ,
lying
at the
cats in
end
here
of the
tonight.
trial, AJ openly asked Hoover for some of the money that they had gotten from Miss Drop Queen. So at this time, we want my client to have her money back. My client wants her to get respected. Client, my client would like those two black men
Objection.
to reimburse
Objection, Your Honor.
Objection. We want to
Objection, Your
question the
Honor.
credibility
we,
of the attorney.
Yeah, he just perjured himself in
We
open
would
court,
like
Your
to
Honor.
these people shouldn't even be speaking because this is a motion, not a trial. So any facts that you
But
feel,
baby, we done proved Netra done
Well,
come in
Your
here and
Honor,
done proved your case to be by.
I'd like to file a motion with the court to dismiss his motion
We would
under
like
the
to
grounds that
summon
he
Uncle
got up here and
Curtis.
perjured himself
well, we
in
would have to
open
finish.
court.
We would have to finish the motion, and then we can go over it. So again, in closing, my client would like those two black men that extorted her
Everybody mute
based
up.
on the
Let's hear what
document.
this lying law you got to say. Mute up.
Someone is echoing. Someone has an echo. We need everybody to mute, please.
Mute up. Mute up.
Mr. Tommy, could we have you mute, please? Thank you.
Don't worry about him. He
My
the same
client,
one.
my client wants to be reimbursed twofold of her fines. We just simply cannot keep mistreating black women and expect to rise as a nation within the nation that never gave a damn about black women.
Your
This is
Honor,
an
Your
act
Honor.
of evil to use a black woman to bring down another black woman, yet two black men benefited financially. At this
Your
point,
Honor,
my
point of
client is at the
order.
mercy of the court, whereby
Your
she
Honor.
humbly prays that this most honorable court will vindicate her of any wrongdoing.
Excuse me, lawyer. At this point, I'm getting ready to call you lawyer. Now, what you have done today is proved Drop Queen wrong.
In what manner, ma'am? Respectfully.
Netra just said that she don't remember talking to you, and you can't show no kind of proof that you talked to Netra.
Right. Well, once again, ma'am, this is just a motion that I'm entering as an
Or
attorney.
got money with
And
Curtis.
pardon me. Let me finish, and I'll be done. But at this point, my client is
I
at the
think you're
mercy
finished
of
here,
the court,
pal.
whereby she humbly prays that this most honorable court will vindicate her of any wrongdoing in these TikTok streets and dismiss these charges with prejudice, meaning they cannot be brought back up against her without new evidence.
Let's hear
Your
from the
Honor,
jury.
I feel
Let's hear from the
that
jury.
he
Go ahead,
is
Mimi.
saying that
Thank you,
that I
Drop
was
Queen.
begging. So are you saying that I asked for coins?
No, ma'am. Your name was only mentioned to show the response, the gratification of receiving coins and people letting you know that they rock with you and they love you, whether it be a rose or a lion. And you would.
I don't know. It looked like Drop went from attorney AJ to Trump. Let us hear. Now, DJ Trump, attorney.
Mhm.
You told us
Yes.
that this case wouldn't take us long.
It
You
shouldn't
said
have.
all you needed was 5 minutes, and then we had the witness, one of your witness, come in that wasn't as credible to your story as I would have liked for it to be.
Well,
So now we have to hear from the juries.
Well, this is the problem. This is the motion, and there's no jury in the motion. It is strictly up to Judge Trendsetter, as
Oh,
I
it's up to the
stipulated from the
judge?
beginning. Yes,
Oh, it's
but
up
I
to the
will.
judge.
Yes, but I will
Oh,
say
well,
this.
well, that's all you had to say.
One
Listen,
last thing,
girl.
Your Honor. Miss Netra said she did not remember talking to me. She didn't say she didn't.
You know what?
Oh, he good. He real good.
Oh, you's a brain. Oh, you's bad, huh? Huh? You's bad. Oh, you's Billie Jean bad, huh? So, oh, you think you got a case today, huh? So let me tell you what we gonna do. We gonna give Netra a chance in petty roll court. I think it's only right that Netra can present her evidence to the court. What y'all think?
Clock it. Put it on the docket.
Put it
We
on the.
sending your tail back to Petty Rose courtroom.
Well, I would like to ask a question. Are you ready? How important is Ms. Nitra's statement or non-statement to the facts that was presented at the trial?
I believe Miss Netra just texted my phone some proof that you reach out to her. Miss Netra says she want to go to Patty's Tuesday since she already wearing an anchor monitor. Oh, y'all didn't see my monitor. Hold on. Just in case somebody want to turn me in. I got my dog collar on for the roofs in the room. I'm legit out here. Excuse me. That's not me that's talking, but that's me. Do you hear me? So Netra is wanting to go to court over at Petty Rose to state her claim. Somebody said, wait, what? Yes, honey, this is good to me. So I want to hear from the jurors. Do y'all think Netra needs a fair chance at Petty Rose to, you know?
Yes.
Your Honor, I think
Yes.
that it definitely needs to be on the docket. I think that we have to subpoena Curtis because he did throw Curtis in and said that he got money with Curtis. So we definitely going to have to implement Curtis in this.
Next juror. This is good to me. If somebody said they need to be on the docket, we'll hear your case after we get through with this one. This one here. Next juror. Let's hear from you.
Hey,
Yes, this definitely does need to go to court.
Is that a baby?
Next juror.
needs to go to court.
Next juror.
Need to go to court.
Next juror. Thank you, Sophia. Next juror. Is that it? Miss Jays, what you got to say? You heard everything. What do you have to say, Miss Jays?
I think it's a bunch of bull crap. A bunch of bull crap.
Talk to him.
Everybody's guilty. Everybody's telling on each other. Everybody's guilty at this point. Everybody need to go to court.
This is what I'm telling you. See what I'm saying? Who is everybody, Miss Jays?
All the messy people stirring up the pot. All them, they know who they are. They need to go to court. And free you.
What is going on? Trump, you're included with everybody. Do you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. And also, Your Honor, I think the people need to be polled as well. Because once again, this is a motion and this was supposed to be decided strictly by you based on the facts that was presented in your courtroom that I pointed out. And whether I add something in the story that can be corroborated or verified,
I'll tell her that.
you can move that out of the case. It still has no bearing actually on the case.
We'll let the judge decide that over at Petty Rose.
Okay.
We'll let the judge decide that at Petty Rose.
Well, let's keep in mind that I was told this case had to go to the court where the trial was held.
Yes, but you have proved perjury in this case. And
Well, actually,
we must allow the witness that you brought in a chance to prove her case.
I never bought a witness.
I think he want to admit that he was guilty and he lied, Your Honor. I think he's ready to admit.
Sir, with all due respect, I'm not on trial.
Mike.
But you're about to be though,
Your
pal.
Honor, Your
I
Honor,
don't
if
think
I
I will.
may,
Oh,
if I may,
clock
Your
it. You're
Honor,
on the docket, sir.
if I may, Your Honor, it also is an issue.
You're in it now.
He would need to bring witness all of the names that he involved of the people that he claimed were also not begging for coins, but just simply being grateful, because we have no proof on whether or not those people were being grateful or begging, like everybody is saying Drop Queen is doing. And you're coming up here making assumptions and trying to align what you saying your client did with what other people did, but they could all be wrong.
Period, Pooh. So yeah,
Good.
Trump, we got you
Good.
clocked on the docket. Clock it, you're on the docket.
Do I have an echo now?
Okay, well, I'm going to need
When somebody else is on.
I'm going to need a date and time for that because I am going to have to get flued back in somehow, and I'll make sure I have my BET card.
Oh,
So
you just got flued money. You got your flued money. Huh? We got your restitutions to you.
Well, I'm more concerned about my client's civil suit more than anything. Yes, I want to clear her name, but I still
Well,
feel
you
these
might
two
want
black
to
men
stay here because
fight.
your client is on trial for the next case. We got a long day of Drop Queen.
Right. Well, I wasn't booked to deal with her trial, just this motion on the last trial.
Well, Manny and Drop Queen about to go. If you give us 2.2, we got a big trial finna explode here in a minute.
Okay. Well, can I get my court date so I can write that information down?
Yeah,
And
I'm already going to court tomorrow at Petty's. I'm gonna ask her then if she got time to fit us in. If not, we'll probably be on her docket for Thursday. But you're not talking to me, but me. But I'm suing you.
Judge, I don't think that it was right that he said my name, that they mentioned me in the court case.
Do you need to be on the docket at Petty Rose?
Yes,
I
ma'am.
never said that. I never said that.
You said my name.
Yes,
Objection.
I said
Oh,
your name.
it's witnesses
No, no.
here.
He
Yes,
used
but
her
this
as a
is what I'm
reference.
saying. They are not
We need
listening.
to order anchor monitor.
I spoke.
Let's hold on. You know what, Trump? Now you're in my courtroom.
Yes,
Okay?
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
You meek up.
Yes, ma'am.
Now we're gonna get B.E.T to go and sign you some probation. Cause as of the day, we gonna get a gag order for you. We got you on the gag. It took off work for this. They just issued you an ankle monitor too. We got a gag order. We got an ankle monitor. And if Petty Rowe finds you guilty, we are gonna vote right now on who you finna pay a galaxy to. Now listen, we got an oath over here that we take. When folk become guilty in this courtroom, they have to pay restitution fees. We got some content creators that's coming up. So we need to vote today on 4 good content creators that we want a nominee. We cannot put Peach in this one. They have to set out around. We have to get others in. So we have to set out. When we know Peach was just nominated, we know Peach is popular, but we do want to give the other ones a chance if that's okay with y'all. So we have to set out and then we bring back. Is that okay?
Yes, make sure to set out KB also.
Well,
Okay,
before I
set out
step down,
KB.
off the panel, Your Honor, I would like you to understand that this case will most likely set precedents based on the situation, and understand, Ms. Mimi 480, I didn't just name drop you, but I used your name to express your gratitude that
We'll let you explain that. Hey, Delara, we'll let
as you
you
was receiving coins.
explain that in Petty Rose Court. Right now, we're at decision making. Who will be the 4 content creators listed? Poetic RN will be one.
Judge, I also would ask, since this is a little bit more of an extreme case of a attorney coming up here purging themselves, could we double that to 2 galaxies, please?
Okay, 2 galaxies. That's a good thing. You will be prepared to pay 2 galaxies if they find you guilty. We'll vote that. We'll vote that from the people. But as of right now, we got Poetic RN. I'm also gonna nominate my Tumblr queen that was up today. She is a smaller content creator. CED will be nominated. Let's do 5, y'all. 5 is a good number. 4 is not. Poetic RN, CED. I seen somebody say Shantanya. Who else we got, y'all? Roland Ray. And we need one more. Barb. Abundantly is on probation. She cannot be nominated until after her probation phase. I'm sorry. So who are we gonna say? Poozy or Barb? Let's put Poozy or Barb. Poozy not no small content creator. I don't think
I'm
yeah,
gonna say
Poozy is not
Barb.
a small content creator, y'all.
Barb.
Poozy is a larger content creator. Y'all might not believe it, but Poozy is not a small content creator to me. A lot of people might not like her, but Poozy is not a small content creator. I think Poozy has content, whether sometime it don't hit. So we'll say Barb. Is that fair to say Poozy's not a small content creator?
Yes.
Okay. Poozy not small. So listen to my poll person. I have Poetic RN, CED, CND, sorry, CND. Somebody put these names up. Poetic RN, CND, Shantanya, Roland Ray, and Barb. Those are the 5 that we will put on the poll that will receive 2 galaxies if DJ Trump is ruled guilty. If he is guilty, he will give up 2 galaxies. Are you prepared to do that, DJ Trump?
Yes, I am, Your Honor.
Okay. We have, and y'all know Roland Ray was blocked. I don't know why. I can't remember why everybody was blocked. Only that person know, but I can't remember every fight with everybody on the internet. So some people gonna get a chance to slide. But you know why you was blocked. I just don't remember. The list was too damn long. I'm not gonna lie. So with that being said, Poetic RN, CND, when he is proved to be found guilty. Shantanya, Roland Ray, and Barb. It is not up to us to tell how much the galaxy is costing unless you want to participate right now and throw a galaxy to the host. No disrespect. See, y'all wasn't supposed to tell that. Y'all wasn't supposed to tell that. We're not going to compare pockets over here, y'all. That's just what is asked of them. So let's get the poll put up. Do I have anybody downstairs? Soul Traveler. Okay. Thank you. See, somebody took the chance to see how much a galaxy costs. Yeah, we got to stop that. Not being disrespectful to nobody, but no disrespect to you. I was just saying I didn't want to tell that part. But at the end of the day, a galaxy is $10. So now that it's out there,
Your Honor, one more question. I have to
I
be in
don't know
another
how.
courtroom in 10 minutes. Any anything about the civil suit that my client wishes to file?
At this time, the civil suit that we're going to have to um I don't know. It's kind of hard once you're her representation,
Well,
and you.
actually,
I mean,
well
it's kind
again,
of.
as I said, this case is going to set some type of precedence. But meanwhile, the evidence is there that these two black men conspired against that black woman. Attorney King Hoover constantly spoke on her money,
So,
and
are you trying to bring Hoover and AJ to the docket?
oh yes, yes, she definitely wants them on the docket for extortion, conspiracy, because again, as I said, um,
Hey,
Miss
Blackberry.
Kennedy, Miss Kennedy only asked for
Okay.
an apology.
Well, we got Peaches here. Peaches will let us know when we can bring Hoover and AJ to the docket. Dang, I didn't know y'all was gonna be suing them. This is a civil suit.
Oh
We'll just
yes,
get it on the docket and hear out the case because we were our witnesses. So we'll just
yes.
have to bring them in and go from there. So let's
Okay,
get
thanks.
them on Wednesday. We'll have them here Wednesday.
Wednesday, I'm writing it on my calendar
Yeah,
right
because
now.
this next case probably finna take us for a loop.
Okay.
Okay,
And,
this is
once
good.
again,
We
Your
were
Honor,
here time.
my client thanks you for your time.
We thank you.
You're welcome.
So y'all, Mr. Trump just got put on the docket. We have, that was close. Golly, who should receive 2 galaxies if found guilty? If Trump is found guilty in Petty Rose Court against him lying. Well, we'll say allegedly lying. People are coming out. We got Poetic RN coming in first place with 35.37%. Y'all do know she comes on Saturday. We will get Poetic up here in a minute, hopefully, to do a commercial break. She'll tell us what time she's on Saturday, and we will assign, if he is guilty, the time that he should drop those galaxies. C and D came in at 10.88%. She will be making new content, selling tumblers, being more promotional, and we'll have her up in the rankings soon. Roland Ray, somebody asked, how did I have you blocking? You don't talk. I don't know. You must have been somewhere in the comment section and I caught you. 17.01% coming in. But since I can't remember every fight, you are unblocked. Shatanya, I like her a lot. She's at 4.76. Keep making content, Shatanya. You were listed as a content creator that people like. So congratulations to you. Bob,
Miss
you over
Netra,
there? Hold on, give me a second. Give me 212.
Judge Trendsetter. Okay, okay.
Give me 212. Barb, 31.97% means congratulations to you. People really like you. Continue to be a content creator. And listen, you're not small unless you think small. Think big. Think big. With that being said, Poetic RN, we're going to write that down. Go ahead to whoever was interrupting the judge.
I'm sorry, Judge. I'm sorry. This bun.
Okay, but girl, you got 100 names.
I was wondering, Judge, do I pay restitution fee every week, or can it start like, because I get paid every 2 weeks. Can we do it like every 2 weeks starting this Friday? Would that be okay, Judge?
Well, you should only have that one-time fee. We picked the content creator.
Oh,
You've already paid that fee. You just have to
okay.
continue to report to B.E.T. until you're
Okay.
done with your probation. We'll bring you back, see how well you done on your probation, but you do
Okay.
not owe any more galaxies to anybody.
Okay. All right, boo. I was just asking because I wouldn't mind throwing Shantonia one on this Friday.
Well, if you want to do that out the kindness of your heart, you can. We'll add that to your community service. So
Okay.
just
Yeah.
let us know when you're going to
I
do
will
it.
when I'm getting
We'll
ready
make
to do it.
sure.
Okay. I'm gonna
Yes,
do it.
we'll get that
Shantonia,
added.
you got to set up a live on Friday, baby. I got you, and I'm gonna share it out to you, Miss Nico. That's when
Yes,
my other
please.
page is unbanned, is on Friday, so I will share it to you.
Okay, good. We'll add that to community service. Could you all please notate that, Peaches downstairs, that we will be seeing Bun Bun do her community service. Thank y'all for the galaxies. Hey, Smith. So that's
Yes,
good. She
ma'am.
wants to put in some extra hours, guys. We are getting somewhere in this court.
We are, Judge. I'm out of trouble, and I'm staying out of trouble. I just wanna, help out the community and just be a different me. Thank you,
This is
Judge.
good. What court will do with some folks sitting in jail overnight sometime, y'all will help you. It will. Do you hear
Your
me?
Honor.
Yes, sir. We's about 6. What? Yes.
I was just wondering, am I dismissed yet?
You. Oh, you getting smart with the judge?
No, ma'am. No,
Wow!
ma'am.
See, they send them teddy bears on time.
I just didn't want to walk out the courtroom without being dismissed properly.
Why don't you run?
Yes, ma'am.
Also, Attorney Trump, I want to notate before you go that the precedent that this is going to set is that they're going to be much more stringent punishments on us officers of the court for coming in here purging ourselves. That's the precedent that you about to set. But
I'm gonna set a record straight around here.
We'll deal with that in Judge Petty Rowe's courtroom.
Thank you. Would you please go report back to Petty Row and tell the clock and you're on the docket?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. You are dismissed. Get out of my courtroom. Get out of here. This is good to me. This is good. Y'all, we getting ready to go into the next trial. Peaches gonna have to come up. There's Poetic, RN Poetic. You were nominated to get 2 galaxies if he's guilty.
Thank you so much.
Judge Trendsetta, I'm a drop so you can bring Peaches up, okay? Thank you for having me.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, all of you guys come out Saturday at 8 a.m. to actually support. Oh, thank you, Big Block. I love you, Big Block. To support my show because Dr. K will be there. He's a board certified endocrinologist for over 30 years, and he is going to be talking to Miss Netra. She's going to be sharing her health story with him, and she will be discussing it with Dr. K, board certified endocrinologist. So some of you guys may have some of the same symptoms as Miss Netra because we discussed this the other day. So if you guys would please come out and support Miss Netra at 8 a.m. because she will be the first one, and you can see what he recommends for her because some of you may have the same situation. But it's every Saturday at 8 a.m. And I appreciate Miss Netra for supporting me and allowing us to do this. She has already sent us information, so I really appreciate her for doing that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
would you let them know, Miss
And thanks for
Poetic,
voting
is
for me.
that Central or Eastern Standard Time?
8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you're on Central Time, right, Miss
It'll be
Netra? So
7 for me, which is good because I have a funeral that day, so that's great for me.
Okay, so it'll be 7 a.m. your time, and you'll be the first one to speak with him one-on-one, and I have given him the information for you.
I sure
Thank you
appreciate
guys for
it.
voting for me, and thank you for the gifts. I appreciate it.
Was he in
I
shock at
appreciate
my
you.
labs? Was he in shock? Like, wow.
Yes, and the dose that you're on, is way too low for the number of your TSH, which can I say
I
it?
knew it. That's why I'm wore out.
Can I say it?
Yes, you can say it.
Oh, it's a 9. A TSH is 9. You have a TSH of 9. You need more thyroid. And the way her thyroid bounces around, it is likely that she has Hashimoto's. And she has discussed this on her platform, so I'm not violating HIPAA.
No, you're not.
But she has discussed this. But the TSH being 9, you have more fatigue, more tiredness. Some people will have swelling in the throat, difficulty swallowing. Some people will have snoring. Some people will have more weight around the middle because metabolism is slow. They may have constipation because the metabolism is slow. The GI tract is slowed down. Skin changes, hair changes, all of that, which to me, it looks like she has Hashimoto's, but I'm not a physician, so I cannot diagnose. But based upon her symptoms and her labs, that's what it sounds like. And doctor actually concurred. So, but he would have to have the antibodies. So she really needs a specialist and not a family doctor because she
And
is
that's what I'm
under,
heading.
in my opinion, you're undertreated for a TSH of 9.
So anybody that's been diagnosed with hypothyroidism like me, you do want to come in Saturday because we got those symptoms that are not going away with treatment. And it's no way I'm on Armor Thyroid with my dose and I'm still so fatigued to where it's just I can sleep all day. I can wake up and go right back to bed, but I choose not to. But it's a push now. It's a push. So I'm very curious to hear what this doctor's going to say. Don't miss it. It will be on Poetic RN's platform. And she is the winner of today's nominee for being a great content creator. Yay!
Thank you.
I love it here.
You can drop me. I love you here too, and I appreciate you for everything.
You're welcome, beautiful. You're welcome. Thank you. Y'all make sure y'all follow her. Good medical advice. So y'all, we got a court case that's coming up. I don't know, Miss AJ. Is BET here? And
Yes,
now let
yes,
me tell
ma'am.
y'all this. If you are a juror in this case, I'm going to write down your name. Only a couple of jurors will be up here, but be listening because I'm bringing you up. But I am going to get all witnesses on the platform because this case is big.
Not
Now,
me,
we
Your
were
Honor.
up late.
Not
We
me.
were up.
I'm
Huh?
I'm 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 biased. It's Glock. I wanted to
Say
Hey,
that
catch it.
again?
Glock.
This is Glock. I'm
Yes, ma'am.
biased. I'm biased in this case, but before you started your case, I wanted to come up. First of all, I wanted to tell the cartel, thank y'all. Y'all be turning up. Number two, um, Kevin Brown has only paid me $5 of my $10 million defamation. I just wanted to let you know he has not fulfilled what he was supposed to. He's only paid me $5. And
Kevin?
in the Cash App note, he actually sent laughing faces.
Kevin, is this true? Huh?
So I'm gonna make room for him to come up here and explain himself before your case. Activate corn cocktail. Activate, goddammit.
Activate. Kevin, is this true? You're not paying your restitution fees, Kevin? Huh? Where are you at? What did he say? I'm paying my restitution to Bocati. It went to his food. I cannot. I cannot. Y'all, it be the comments for me. It's out. Okay,
Yana, can
so
I
I
say
need.
something
Okay,
real
so I
fast?
need to do. Yes, I need to do a check. Anything is popping. Is that your name, Miss?
Anything possible, but this is unsolicited. I just changed the name. I ain't new. But it's somebody named Shay, 3 Heart 3, and Hot Seat or Hot Panties or
Hey,
Hot Boxes,
Nene.
whatever their name is. But they came in my live today, so I'm calling them out because I want to take them out to court on Friday. I'm gonna try to see if TikTok has some soap so I can throw some at them. But in the meantime, I need to call them out. So wherever they are, I need them to come to court because I want to know why they came to my live today to bother me.
Thank you, Clark. That's so. Okay, so her
I
name
pick
Shay
violence.
Freehold.
Shy SHY 3 Heart and Hot Seat or Hot Panties, well, whoever it is, I don't know. But I'm calling them out. I'm gonna
Thank
try
you,
to
Miss
find some
Chocolate
soap down
Child.
here. Find some soap down here in the gifts so I can throw them some soap next court date. But I don't know who they are, but I'm bringing them to court because they pick violence today. So I don't know if you maybe want to put a bench warrant out for me now because I'm letting you know
Can you
Friday I'm
issue
coming to
it?
court.
Can you issue
Yeah,
it? Tell me
issue
so I
me a
can.
bench warrant, put me on a payment plan for some restitution and all that good stuff. Because I need to know who are these people.
Documenting. We'll get you on Freaking Friday. This sounds like this is a Freaking Friday moment. Ain't that right, Miss Chocolate Child? This is a Freaking Friday moment. So we just got you added to the. You gonna go in with Lala because Friday I'm going in on Freaking Friday on Lala now. A couple of days before trial, I think I need to relax and release, don't y'all? So listen, we got a case. We gonna throw some soap at them in a minute, wash them up. We got a case that's here today. And we had to issue out some box warrants last night. Peaches is going to come up and remind us who all is in this case. KB, this here finna be a good one.
Okay.
They said Puck'em Friday. Kevin want to change it from Freakum Puck'em Friday. So come in on Freakum Puck'em Friday, where we don't give a puck. Okay, period. This is good to us. So KB, this case here we got bombarded with before bed. 2 o'clock this morning, we were up tussling with people. This is B.E.T, our probation officer. So Peaches, who all is on the docket, clock it for this next case? Because Manning is involved. Woo, child. This is
Case
about
of 06102024, we have BET versus Manning, and his court case is supposed to be seen today.
B.E.T. versus Manny.
So this is the case of B.E.T. against Manny. Now it's gonna be new to me
Judge
because
Trendsetta, real
I
quick.
don't know what happened.
Can I bring to the court's attention that Manny this morning said on Diamonds Live to let you know, I'm not sure if anybody did, but he said to let you know, he said, somebody go tell Judge Trendsetta that I will not be showing up to her court less than she sends a SUV, one of them nice trucks to come and pick him up. Did you get that?
Oh, hold on, wait a minute. We got to get man in here. Somebody go get Manny. Can we get a nice truck? We don't want, like, listen, we don't want no dinosaurs to go get him. He ain't riding Kiana in. Don't send no burr. We don't want him on Lala back. Okay? We don't need no ran down dinosaur like Dr. Michelle. We want him inside with some air conditioning. Who is that?
I just want to say, Judge Trendsetta, before we start this court case, we took a couple notes last night that with this case, we must, number one, talk to people by name. Number two, pronouns.
Oh, Lord, Kate's in the train for him. Somebody tell Manny, choo-choo, choo-choo. Oh, girl, he here. We got to drop a German. Miss James, stay activated downstairs. You the only one got a call today. Don't go to bed on me.
Well, Your
Man,
Honor,
came
I
in.
just
They
need a
sent a
moment.
trash. Oh, God, man, in here. Who going to get BET?
It needs to be by screen name only, no terms of endearment. 5 strikes for
Wait
tomorrow.
till B get wait here, Peaches. We got to get another caboodle out for BET. Then we gonna let you read the rules. Okay, baby. Somebody, baby, over there doing yup, yup. Somebody go get BET. This is about to get good to me. I'm with Honey. Let me get my glad. Do you hear? Because this here gonna be a treat. Mr. Washington is supposed to be in court.
Sound like
Judge,
that baby chewing on white meat. You sure they don't have Lala in their mouth? Oh, sorry.
Judge,
I thought I
how
was
are
on
you
mute.
doing
I'm sorry.
today,
Oh,
Judge?
I know the hell.
How are you doing today, Judge?
Hey, man, and thank you for coming in. Was that train ride okay?
Well, I must say, being that you did not get the message on time, I am still in lockup. But this is a Zoom call, and I
Oh,
appreciate you
Lord,
taking
BET
my
is on
call
his way. He heard you
by
talking.
Zoom. So I do appreciate that. But the car did not come on time because I told him this morning
Oh, Lord, Brazilla just got
that
here.
I'm still
She
in
said she
lockup.
late.
Yeah, I'm still in lockup, but I am here for the Zoom court case. Yes.
Look, Brazilla is bringing Mr. Washington through the back door. Make room, y'all. It's about to go down. Listen, BET just got out the car. He's sharp today. BET is dressed up. Mimi, don't leave, but pay attention. Uh-oh, somebody just dropped, so we made room. Y'all, this is about to get good. Now listen. Listen. This case, the judge is gonna hear first today. Y'all, I love that giraffe. Y'all, thank y'all for that, Miss Fab. This is good to me. We do have Mr. BT's attorney here. Manny, were you able to get legal help?
Yes, I was, Your Honor.
Is your attorney with you?
I think so. They might be in the queue. I'm not sure.
Who is your attorney?
I'm not sure. I think his name. I think he go by like Young or something. I'm not sure. Is there like a young or young man or young boy in the queue?
Is it good yellow? It's not good yellow, is it?
I don't know if it's good yellow.
Now, we do have a court-appointed attorney here, Jay Tutter. We do have court-appointed attorneys. Are you today saying that you might need a court-appointed? We have some good ones. We said last night we
Well,
wouldn't
no, if
allow
my
that, But since Jay Tutter is new with getting his degree, he can be used today. Do you need Jay Tutter to represent you?
No, if my attorney is not here, I represent myself. But if he is here, can he just like put some eyes in the comments to let the court know he's here so he can be brought up? I'm
Young
not
is
sure.
here. Young, are you here? Could you put some eyes in the comment section? Young, could you put some eyes? We want to get you up here. We do. After Peaches drops, we will be bringing Mr. Manning's attorney on. Lady Activators in the courtroom. Oh, wow. Lady Activate. B.T, you brought your wife with you today?
That's my sister.
Oh, okay. That's your sister. Okay. I need to make sure I'm following everybody. Uh, where is Manning's attorney?
Yeah, he just
Okay,
want.
there's Young. I see him. Young. Okay, Young, I'm going to keep it right here. I'm going to bring you up in just a second. Miss Peaches is getting ready to announce the rules of this court. We do know Mr. Washington is supposed to be here today. After that, I will be playing a small set of music, and we're going to jump into this case. Miss Peaches, what are our rules set today for this court case?
Good morning, Judge Trendsetta. I am here to let you all know that this is a case of B.E.T. versus Manning. Manny rallied up a team to go after B.E.T. Manny was placed on the clock it last night. Apparently and allegedly, Manny wanted to push out the old versus the new and get down to the dirty folks. A petition and gag order were placed in place. We will refrain from using lifestyle names, i.e., we will only talk to people by their screen name. There will be no
Oh,
orientation
Mr. Washington is here.
and says who I ID with. You have 5 strikes. No terms of endearment will be made. And after those 5 strikes, you will automatically be dropped from the courtroom and pushed away. I land my case right there.
With that being said, let me bring it down to Netra's turn. Thank you, Miss Peaches. I'm gonna bring Young up now. Mr. Washington will come up. La la la. We on your ass. So, if you can, respectfully, if it is not your turn to speak, do not come off of your microphone. 5 times your case will be dismissed, or you will be dismissed as a witness, and we will not need you anymore for this trial. We will proceed without you. Miss Mimi, I'm going to drop you down. If you know you are a juror for this case and you drop down to let the witnesses up, please, when it's your time, come back.
Good
We have
afternoon.
all attorneys here. So this is the case of B.E.T. and Manny.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. I just need to make a quick statement and I'm going to drop down. I'm coming to you as a Acumenus Corte, which is a friend of the court, to address some ex parte communications between the defendant and the court that happened early last night in secret, where illegally and biasly there was an explanation of increased from 3 strikes to 5 strikes. De jure was given in favor of the defendant, which allows the regards and the defendant, because he doesn't have decorum, to continue erratic behavior and allow bias. The court should remain at 3 strikes and not favor the plaintiff
Objection, Your Honor. I think
to 5
Objection!
strikes. That's unfair bias by the court to increase the standard 3 strikes rule. And there was ex parte communication. Manny should have been allowed to be a part of that conversation. And I'll drop while the judge makes her decision.
well, objection, Your Honor. As the defendant's legal counsel, I would also like to speak to that before you make a decision.
Hey, Judge.
Drop Queen is obviously biased because she has a pending case against my client. So her even being a friend of the court to even be making any types of statements right now, I believe is very out of order, Your Honor. Also, we've already explained the heightened situation that this making any types of statements right now. And honestly, if you came up here to speak for Manny, then us giving the 5 strikes was to help your friend Manny, who you came up here to speak for as well, because he's shown that he lacks decorum in all areas of the courtroom as well. So that was not just for BET, it was for all members who've been affected by what's been happening around here. And the judge had already spoken and ruled, but we grateful that you thought it was okay to try. Your Honor, what do you think?
So let me say this, because this is going to be deep. We extended grace today. So what you all just saw is freaking Friday have to show up on Monday Madness. So I thought I made the best decision at 2 o'clock this morning when I should have been sleeping in slumber. Snoring and pooping. Okay? No control over your body, in other words. I think it's fair for both of them to get 2 extra attempts. Somebody might activate. So we're giving grace today. We are going to allow 5 chances for this case. I think 5 is going to be needed. I know some of you don't agree, but we talking about activate and Manning. Both of them. Do you know what you asking the judge to do?
Also, Your Honor,
Y'all want to keep it at 3?
also,
Y'all want to keep it at 3? Huh?
Also, Your Honor, before we get started, my client is missing 2 witnesses up here, Alicia Legend and his therapist, Tasha. If we could
We'll
get both.
bring those in. They come in. We'll bring those. Let's start with the men at hand up here today. So we're going to keep it at 5. I think we're going to need 5. Don't y'all, honey? Okay.
Yes, ma'am, I do. Your Honor, before we get started, I would like to remind everyone that those who exalt themselves will be humbled, and those who are humbled shall be exalted. Keep that in mind as you all proceed in this court case today.
Thank you, honey. Juror Duffy, what do you think about the 5?
I think the 5 is definitely going to be needed, especially considering the characteristics of both the plaintiff and the defendant.
Thank you. This is good to me. Just is still buffering. We're trying to get up here. Since she was a little late getting here for court, we'll just let her stay on mute. Let's get into this court case. We want to know that the plaintiff, the defendant, we want them to feel comfortable. Welcome to Judge Trendsetta's courtroom, where we hear both parties, sometimes 3. We're going to start with B.E.T's attorney. Could you present this case to the courtroom today? What exactly are we dealing with on today?
Good morning, Your Honor. Good morning, honorable courts. I do want to say thank you guys so much for not only just having myself and my client here, but taking an opportunity to hear both sides. I'd like to start with today's court is about Manny's just continuous. The way that he goes at my client is it's nonstop. He doesn't have any Kuther decorum when it comes to the things that he says. He makes my client and other heterosexual men in the comments and in the panels next to him very uncomfortable, and he does this purposely. Apparently, there is a statement that has been made recently that he purposely picks
Object, Judge.
That he purposely picks on the old
Strike
school.
from the record.
That he purposely picks on the old school mafia, that's Diamond's mafia, to get them out of the mafia because the new school is here. And B.E.T, that's my client's old ass, bought into it. That's what Manny said. I do apologize for cursing in the courtroom. I was trying to be specific about his words. So we're asking today for a motion to not only have some sort of restitution chase off of B.E.T moving forward. There were some statements made about Drop Queen being the new queen and how they were rolling out a new show. We'd love to dig into that a little bit today. There were other heterosexual men who've paid money to keep Manny.
We did want to strike that word if we can refrain from using that particular word.
Oh,
And
okay.
call, please, we do not want to use that word. So if you can, Peaches, strike that word from her, please.
Okay,
No
there were
lifestyles,
other
respectfully.
men who Manny was taunting and provoking on Diamond's lives, so much so that another individual named Corey paid to keep Manny off of Diamond's lives for Manny's many offensive statements made to men on these lives. We'd also like to point out that Uncle Sneaky Link came through and said that he would apologize for B.E.T. Manny said that he would accept this apology and move on. This was on Thursday, and he's yet to do so, Your Honor.
Excuse me, Attorney AJ, is Uncle Sneaky Link another lifestyle name, or is this a content creator's
That
name?
is a content creator's name.
Okay, let the record show that Uncle Sneaky Link is a content creator. Proceed.
So, Your Honor, today's case is just about Manny's forward disrespect for men on the panels who which he sits around. Also, to get him to stop harassing my client, to stop stating that my client is a liar when in fact Manny has been guilty of the very same offense, saying to a panel of people that my client was in some way assimilated with P. Diddy. I hate to even have to say that. Just defamation of character, Your Honor. He's assassinated my client's character, and we just ask that the courts make anything that they see fit as punishment for Manny today. Thank y'all so much.
Okay, Attorney AJ, do you have any type of exhibits that you can present to the court today concerning these allegations on Manny against B.E.T?
Judge, I've gotten a couple of videos sent to me. I'd like to wait until maybe Manny or his attorney perjure themselves before I present them. However, I do have some evidence. Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, let the record show, Peaches downstairs, that we do have some discovery here today that Attorney AJ has opted out to show at this time. That was our opening argument from Attorney AJ. At this time, we will be hearing from, thank y'all for the love, the heart, everything. Thank y'all for gifting the panel. Tap the screen. We're on our way to 1 million. We have 1,400 people in here. There's no reason why we should not be at 500. Now, we want to hear opening arguments from Attorney Young. Could you proceed? This is good to me. Attorney Young.
Good afternoon, court. Hi, Judge.
Good afternoon.
Yes, it sounds to me that this court right now is targeting someone far as like my client because we are aware of each other's sexual preference. So why is it an issue when someone speaks on these type of matters? If you're comfortable with the sexual preference that you are in.
Excellent point.
Excellent point. So is that your opening argument?
That's my opening argument, Judge.
That's it? Okay. So that is the opening argument. Let us get into this case. Now, it sounds like what we have here is a case of I'm not quite sure. I want to get there, honey. I'm trying to get to sureness. With that being said, it's time to hear from the witnesses and their attorneys. Do you all and have you all prepared to question the plaintiff and the defendant?
Yes, Your Honor. I have questions for both my client and Manny. I would like to call Manny to the stand first.
Okay, at this time, we do not want no disturbance. This here is our juke. I'm not quite sure, but I'm finna get there. Roar! Manny, if you could take the witness stand, let me get you sworn in.
Yes,
This is
Judge.
good for me. D dollar sign Manny. Mike, check. Do you solemnly and solemnly swear to tell the truth to the best of your ability? So help you God?
Yes, Judge.
Let's go ahead and get everybody sworn in. Mr. Washington, that one thing. Roar! Unmute.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you solemnly and solemnly swear to God that you gonna tell the truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
With everything in me.
Ah, that word thing. Hold on. Ah! Did you say thing?
Yes, ma'am, I did. With everything within me.
Thank you. Ah, B.E.T.
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you solemnly and solemnly, this is without you being activated on the Mad Monday, do you solemnly and solemnly swear to tell the truth to the best of your ability, so help you God?
I do, Your Honor.
This finna get good to us. So we got them all three here. Sworn in, just. They done made it through the Bible. Let's get through this court case. Manny, proceed.
Judge, I do ask that you big box me, please.
Yes, we do have the attorneys on here. They have questions for you.
Good morning,
Thank
I'm
you.
gonna
Manny.
mute up and I'm gonna turn it into the hands of the attorneys. AJ, girl, wait a minute.
Good morning, Manny. If you would please, could you state your name for the court?
I gotta go on mute.
Manny, if you could state your name for the court.
My name is Manny.
Manny, now, how do you know my client B.E.T?
From a live I attend.
Who's live?
The Queen's Live.
The Queen. And would her name be Diamond?
The Queen, that's what I call her.
But you call Diamond the Queen, just making sure we're
Can
clear.
we get 2.2 seconds to just holler? Can we get I cannot make it.
Is this ninja between the gate? Wow, this brother is serious.
Oh my God. Oh God. Okay, order in the court. Go ahead. I'm gonna have to stay on mute for this one.
Manny, while over on the Queen's Live, as you call her, have you ever made any statements toward B.E.T, such as calling him sweetie?
I don't recall at the moment.
You don't recall having called him sweetie. What about you? Do you recall having made any statements about actual acts with him?
I don't recall at the moment.
You don't recall at the moment. Okay. So have you ever been approached by my client about being derogatory or making actual statements toward him that he doesn't appreciate?
I don't recall at the moment.
Do you recall having been told by the Queen herself that if you did not stop your actions, that you would be dropped from her panel because those statements were bothering not just my client, but other men on the panel?
I don't recall at the moment.
Well, Manny, do you do drugs? You don't recall very much.
Let's hold on. Please move to strike the last remark that was made by this attorney. We will not be putting that in our notes. I cannot stop laughing, so I'm back over here on Mick because this here about to take me out. Go ahead, proceed.
I mean, he could tell me if he didn't recall doing drugs. I was just wondering. Also, so Manny, just by your own account, what do you think that today's case is about?
Not sure. Woke up, like the judge said, 2 a.m., received my warrant. I'm here to court.
Okay.
So, do you recall that there was a moment where you were upset with BET about something that BET supposedly lied on you about?
I do recall.
You do recall. What were you upset about?
I was upset that BET turned to our queen. He turned to our queen, and instead of building us all up, instead of empowering us all to be better, instead of just taking the hit that came to him, he decided to look at our queen face to face and tell her that I, the Dawn of all dawns, was over there wrapping her up when indeed I was wrapping him up.
And you recall that, which was before some of these derogatory statements you've made, but you don't recall the statements that you've made. Manny, do you have any memory issues or have you been diagnosed with any cognitive impairments? I'm sorry, Your Honor, could you instruct the witness to answer the question?
Was that
Badgering,
Mr. Young?
badgering the witness. I'm sorry.
Could we please overruled? We're gonna need the witness to answer that question, please. Could you please answer the question, Manny? I'm sorry.
Yes, Judge. Can she repeat the question again?
Could you
Sure.
please repeat that question, AJ?
Sure. Manny, have you ever been diagnosed by a medical professional with any cognitive impairment or memory issues?
No.
You have not. Okay, Manny. Also,
Objection, Your Honor.
do you remember having called BET something like P Diddy? Do you remember having done that?
I do.
You do. Can you explain that statement, please?
So, hold on.
Girl.
Let's see. So, when it comes to that statement, sister, we was having a discussion, and the discussion led to red flags, something BET runs away from. And within that discussion, I pointed out he himself was a red flag. And when I referred to him as the diddler, it was because he did exactly what P. Diddy do: manipulative, persuasive, beat you down with his words, all around aggressive and abusive. The same things we witnessed with Cassie. That's BET's internet persona.
Okay, Manny, do you consider yourself a rapper?
Objection, Your Honor. What does that have anything to do with what we're talking about today?
Well, I'm getting there. If the witness would just answer the question.
At this time, we're going to overturn Young. We're gonna have to get Manning. Would you please answer the question? Are you a rapper?
Yes.
Yes, you are a
Okay,
rapper.
proceed.
If I recall correctly, you were on the Queen's Live and you did a rap battle with another rapper on that live, under which you lost. Is it fair to say that you feeling the need to push out the old mafia and bring in this new mafia began right around the time that you lost that rap battle under which the old mafia did not vote for you?
No.
That's not fair to say. Okay,
No.
Your Honor,
No
I just like
misleading the witness. The witness has answered the question. He said no.
Your Honor, I just like to point out for the court that I do not need the video of Manny calling BET P Diddy, as he has admitted to that in open court, and I have no further questions for this witness.
Okay. At this time, will there be any cross examination from Attorney Young for your client? Mr. Young said he was having trouble. He brought his Kiana phone with him today. Mr. Young, you knew not to bring your Kiana with you today. Will you be cross examining your witness, sir?
No, I will not, Judge.
Okay. At this time, we are going to Manny, we'll don't leave the courtroom. We might have you back. This is good to me. AJ, attorney AJ,
Yes, Your Honor.
do you have any other witnesses that you need to bring to the stand right
Yes,
at
Your
because
Honor.
I'm about to be on
I have
myself.
I have my client. I also have his sister, and I also have his therapist that I need to bring to the courtroom.
Okay. Is his sister here? Or are you gonna bring let's hear from your witness first. You do want to hear from BET
I
first,
do.
right?
I want to hear from my client. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let's get the client in. BT, I'm going to put you on the witness stand. You've already been sworn in. At this time, I'm going to mute up and finish hollering, and we'll hear from your attorney now.
All right. Good morning. Good afternoon, BET. I'm so glad that you made it in today. I truly do hope that we get some resolve to today's issues. My first question for you is just simply, how do you feel on today? Are you okay mentally? Where are you?
Well, not necessarily. My attorney, I got a diagnosis. I'm suffering from a lot of things, and lizards. I'm scared of lizards. I'm afraid of lizards, and every time I think, oh,
We have asked for, we're going to have to strike that last name calling out of the courts.
Actually, Your Honor, I have a professional witness here, someone who has actually seen and sat down with BET and diagnosed him with her pedophobia. I'd like for you to speak to them directly so that they could explain to you what that is. My client is tragically afraid of lizards and has
Okay.
been diagnosed by his therapist with her pedophobia, which is an
Okay.
innate fear of lizards.
Oh,
So he's not
okay.
specifically calling Manny a lizard.
Okay, thank you. So proceed, excuse me.
yes, yes. I had a dream, and I woke up, lizards everywhere. I got to stomping. I just got to stomping in my sleep, and I fell out the bed, and lizards everywhere. I'm dreaming. I'm dreaming I'm in a pool of lizards. And as soon as the first box opened up, the big box opened up. That's what I saw, Judge. And I'm going back in the shop. That's all.
Now, BT, could you explain to us your fear of lizards in the past, just growing up as a child? How has that affected you?
Well, it really hurt me. Throughout my childhood, every time I see any resemblance of a lizard, I just get to stomping just up out of nowhere. I shout, and I holler, real loud, and that's how I got activated. I got activated as a child because of lizards. It's affected me. Until this day, I'm still affected because
And,
I activate. I activate.
and is it safe to say that humans who
Take your time, sir. Take your time. We know you are known to activate. We want to keep you as deactivated as we can. If we need to allow for this client to get a pause and a mute up, please let us know, Attorney AJ.
I will do so. Thank you so much, Judge.
Proceed.
BT, is it safe to say that humans who are close to lizards in appearance also give you that same PTSD effect?
Yes, and the defendant is one of them. I'm facing this case that gives me the resemblance of a lizard.
Oh,
Yes.
I want you to hear me say, I'm so sorry, BT, that this happens to you. I want you to know that we all are here for you. I truly do hope that you're continuing to see your therapist for this. We're going to call her up and allow her the opportunity to explain to the judge her pedophobia and just how much that affects you and the medications that you're on for it. I want to move forward with just your testimony really quick. BT, talk to me about the moment that you went to Mr. Washington's live and what happened over there.
Okay. I just like to let y'all know that after that incident, him
We're
calling
gonna
me
have to strike a little bit of that section off from Attorney AJ. We know you mean well, but we do not want to mislead the witness. So if we could please, Peach, pull a couple of those comments from her comment section as we proceed. This is good to me. Go ahead, Mr. B.E.T.
Yes, as I was saying, after that incident on Diamond Show, and I felt some type of way. Um, I reached out to my brother, Mr. Washington, and I, had a conversation over in his space, and I asked him, how would you deal with someone, of the defendant's grandeur? How would you hold a, you know, conversation with somebody that's taunting you and harassing you and, you know, trying to belittle you or outcast you?
Objection, Your Honor. Could he elaborate on what he means grandeur? Because I want to know exactly what he stated by making that claim.
Please, Mr. B.E.T., could you please let the court know what you mean by that?
His persona, the way he speak, that grandeur is what I'm speaking of.
Okay.
You sure it's not his sexual preference you're speaking about, Mr. BT?
That's
You
what you
sure
said.
that's not what you?
That's what you said. That's not what I said. Concentrate on
Well,
what
do
I
you
said.
have a problem? Well, do you have a problem with homosexual men, Mr. BT?
Objection, Your Honor. I thought we were told.
Objection in the court. Objection in the court. This is the object. Objection. This is not the time for cross-examination. Mr. Young, attorney.
Your Honor, to speak to him about how to deal with Manny. And what did you get from that conversation? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Well, the, out of the whole conversation, me and Mr. Washington had a man to man, and he told me, why don't you just tell him just leave you alone. Well, you man to man. When you're in man to man spaces, you talk man to man. He used some words that I can't use here in the court, judge, so I won't go there. But basically, telling the person that you don't want to deal with to leave you alone, because you don't want to deal with that. Stay out of my face with it. You know, don't come around me with it. Just leave me alone. And I took his advice. Um,
All right. I'd also like to ask. I know you said you went over to Mr. Washington because of the whole P Diddy comment. Could you tell the court how the P Diddy comment made you feel?
I've been a man's man all my life,
Thank you for the subscriptions.
and I've been married 25 years to a beautiful wife of mine that loves me dearly and see that my manhood means a lot to me as the things I do around here. No violence, protector, provider, all the good things that a man's supposed to give to a woman that he loves and want to spend the rest of his life with. And for somebody to take,
Could we not get gooey inside of the courtroom? Could we not
well, I
get
have,
gooey?
well, I have to, judge, because I love my wife. I'm a man's man. I love my wife. I have to. When you're talking about me being a man, my wife mean the world to me. You understand, judge? So I get passionate about my wife. I love my wife.
Okay,
She
well,
see me. She see me as a man.
Exactly.
Your
So
Your
for any,
Honor, Your Honor, I'm sorry, Sir BET. Your Honor, the defendant is taunting the plaintiff in the comments, throwing up the middle finger. We can't have that type of disrespect in the courtroom.
That's one
yes,
any
strike.
ma'am.
other side, Manny, if we could please keep your fingers behind your bars,
And
if
Your
you
Honor, if
don't
I could
mind.
ask for that to be one strike, please.
Uh, um, I can think that it's safe to say that
That's
that will
definitely
be
one
considered
strike.
one strike today,
That's
Mr. Manny.
that's one
We
strike.
have four more strikes.
Judge, can I just say something to that strike? Being that majority of your cases does not give what I'm giving, the things that the people hate, how can that be utilized when I'm the first one giving it? How is that a strike? Because again, y'all can see me. I don't think that should be included. It was to come off your mic.
Okay, let the record show that the plaintiff does have a
That
good
is true.
point. We're gonna need to strike that from the record. We did say if you come off your mic, he's not. We'll just get a bailiff to go whisper in his ear quietly to let him know don't be disrupted in the courtroom. We will have to give him back his strike. He is still on 5. Let's go. This is good to me. Go ahead, proceed, AJ, before we get to his attorney.
Okay, so BT, you stated that, you really feel like this whole situation was going against, your manhood. A lot of the people around you in those boxes seem to have felt the same way. I just like to mention that I know that we're not to bring up at all, sexual preference. So we're going to leave that where it is. However, just the fact that Manny is a man was the main issue for you with a lot of the things that were being said in your direction, not even necessarily his sexual preference, because it would have bothered you if any man would have said those things to you. Is that correct? Is that safe to say?
Absolutely right.
Uh, misleading. We cannot ask the questions to the plaintiffs and then answer them. We will need you as much as you can, Attorney AJ, to answer the questions and then give time for Mr. B.E.T. to answer them. Strike that from the last comment section.
My apologies, Your Honor. My apologies.
Proceed.
My apologies, Your Honor. BT, before we close out our questioning for you, I just want to ask, is there anything that you would like to say to address the court?
Yes, I would.
Could you rephrase that question first?
Sure, BT. Is there anything that you would like to say as far as your feelings about the way that Manny's actions have been affecting you?
Am I free to answer that question, Judge?
Yes, sir. You are Mr. B.E.T.
You know, my wife frequent with me time to time while I'm on TikTok. Um, I think my character here on TikTok, knowing that I'm a married man, and the accusations that this defendant
Thank
has
God for the gifts.
put out there um, of me, made my wife question why I'm on TikTok arguing. Why am I on here activating and taking disrespect from somebody, that's playing with your manhood? I said, well, my wife, I love, and she know that I'm a man's man. It affected me from being in spaces and taking it without defending myself the way I want to defend myself. And that alone made me not want to deal with letting her see what happens on TikTok or taking that from her to know what I'm doing on TikTok. You
This is good
understand?
for me.
So
Okay.
that affect me in that way. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, BT. No further questions for this witness, Your Honor.
Thank you.
I got,
At this
if I
time, we're
may.
going to see if to proceed with the next witness.
Yes, Judge, I have a couple of quick questions for
Yes, sir.
Judge,
Mr.
if I
BT.
may, just
Um,
before you get to him, um, the reason for that conversation with BET was not because of hate,
We are
because
not on you yet, Mr. Washington. You
okay,
are the next witness on the stand.
yes, ma'am, yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Mr. Young, could you proceed with Mr. BT?
Mr. BT, we heard you speak about that you love your wife. Is that correct? Is that safe to say? Mr. BT, are you there?
Yes. Yes.
Could you answer for the court? We heard you say
Yes.
you love your wife.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Now, I would like to ask you, why are you so offended by my client, a person that you don't even know? Why are you so offensive by him? What is really the root of this situation? Could you address that to the court, Mr. B.E.T.?
Your Honor, I'd also like to
Because it
point out
seems,
that Manny is still taunting my client from his bar.
Attorney AJ, Manning is just sitting at his table making faces. If you could concentrate on the trial that's at hand here. Manny, if you could try your best to refrain from jumping in the bars.
I'm just trying
Your
to
Honor,
prevent
could
my
you,
client from activating, Your Honor. That's all.
Yes,
Your
ma'am.
Honor, can you have Mr. B.E.T. answer the question for the court, please?
Could you repeat the questions for the court?
The question is, I'm asking you, Mr. B.E.T., why are you so offended by my client, D. Manny, a person that you don't even know? What is the root of this whole argument that you're stating today, Mr. B.E.T.? I mean, we're in court, so let's be honest.
My real reason for Manny is that when he deal with men on down in the panel, he insinuate a lot of things. He throw shots, and I'm not with that. I'm not
Uh
with
huh.
the game that he play.
Uh huh.
I'm not with
Uh
that.
huh.
That's
Uh
my
huh.
real issue with him.
Okay. Well. Overheard you when you were speaking with
No adult
Attorney
books in the
AJ.
courtroom. No adult books in the courtroom, please. Proceed. Thank you for subscribing. Just
I heard you speaking with
be.
Attorney AJ, and you stated that you're a manly man, and you love your wife so much, and you're just so in love, and you got everything together as far as being a man, and you don't tolerate any disrespect. So I'm trying to figure out if you're comfortable with being this manly man that you stated to the court. Why are you allowing my client to get under your skin?
This is
So if
good
you
to
trying to
me.
if you trying to insinuate that I have a phobia, I think that's where you're trying to lead.
Objection, Your Honor. He is, and that is
No,
the
I'm not.
exact thing
I'm
that he
not
said was part of the
insinuating
rules, Your
anything,
Honor. He's
Judge.
going at
I'm
my
not
client's
insinuating
manhood,
anything.
but we're not allowed to go
I'm
at
not
his client's lack
insinuating
of. I'm not sure
anything.
how fair that
Order
is.
in the court, Mr. Young. Mr. Young, I would like to ask you what is the reason for your question for the client today? What is the reason for your question, sir?
The reason for the question is this, Judge. Mr. BT is racist towards the LGBT community.
We
Objection, Your
That's
cannot
Honor.
what it sounds
Objection,
like.
accept.
Objection.
objection,
Order
objection,
in the
objection.
Objection.
court. Order in the
Objection.
court. Mix up. We cannot go by what you think here today, Mr. Young.
I
Now we need
apologize,
you to
Judge.
present evidence. We cannot just say that this person is prejudiced. We're going to restrict that from your comment. Do you have anything that you want to add to your client's case today, Mr. Young?
And it should be a strike, Your Honor.
No, we're not giving him a strike. We're not going to cause the defendant to get a strike because of what his attorney just said.
I apologize, Judge.
Proceed.
Mr. BT, is it safe to say that your wife don't want you on social media
I'll be
No,
damned.
with these shenanigans Is it safe to say that Mr. B.E.T.
No.
Because I heard you saying
Objection,
that.
Your Honor.
Okay.
Relevance. Relevance.
Peaches, strike that comment from your
Well,
books.
Attorney
Mr.
AJ,
Young, did you come prepared for trial
Attorney,
today?
I'm sorry, Judge. I'm making a talking point right now.
Okay, excuse me. Refrain from that last comment and please give us your reason and what question you have not yet asked Mr. BET, a question that is credible to your client's case.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Do we have any other witnesses? Mr. Washington is getting ready to come to the stand. Now listen, make up, make up. Mr. Young, it's already bad enough that you come into this courtroom today with your Kiana phone. You got a whole Kiana service. I can't even mute you.
I apologize, Judge. I apologize,
Could you
Judge.
please mute? Now I know being an attorney, you got more pay than this. You were supposed to come in this courtroom today and represent your client. We are not here to talk about BET's wife. Miss AJ,
Your Honor,
do you
thank you.
have any other questions for Mr. Manny before we move further?
For Mr. Manny, I do actually. I found one of his songs called Demon in Time that I want to discuss with him for just a second. If he wouldn't mind.
Y'all know he already locked up behind bars. What are you trying to
Mr.
do?
Manny.
He wants out of jail.
Mr. Manny, I happen to be taking a look at your song Demon Time. Can you explain to the court the premise of that song?
No, I would not.
Okay, not a problem. I have it here. I don't mind playing it for the court. If
No,
that's
ma'am.
okay.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Okay.
That is
Well,
not relevant to this case.
Objection.
We will not be playing his music. You first wanted him to explain it. He said no. So we're not going to let you give your assumptions or what you think his music means to him. We will not use that as evidence on today, Attorney AJ.
but it speaks to his character, Your Honor.
Lyrics are not admissible in court.
That's actually an untrue statement. When Rick Ross
In
took her
this court,
home,
it is a true statement.
when Rick Ross took her home and enjoyed that and she didn't know it, he got in trouble for that. I
So,
think that
Judge,
is very relevant to this case, Your Honor.
Judge,
Um,
my lyrics and my music and my art goes towards my lifestyle. If the judge, I mean, if that guy and his attorney does not approve of my lifestyle, that shouldn't even be included because that's a part of my lifestyle.
that
It
is an untrue
talks to my
statement.
lifestyle. It does not talk about.
Let it be brought to the court's attention that D. Dollar Sign Manny is representing himself very well. We have already discussed that we will not do lifestyle.
Yes, Your Honor.
And he has told
I
us that
wasn't
this
talking
is his
about
lifestyle.
I wasn't talking
So,
about his lifestyle. This is more about his character and the way that he portrays himself, not about what he does in his bedroom. But that's okay, Your Honor. I understand.
what does what he do on his mattress have to do with this case?
That's what I'm saying. We weren't even talking about what he does on his mattress. The song was more about his character. It speaks to the fact that he likes to be on demon time, not anything to do with his bed.
Okay. I think this is where we gonna need a poll decision, just juror. I got to hear from the jurors.
After
Judge,
careful
may I
after
say something,
careful
Judge?
consideration, I think we do need to hear at least 8 bars of the song.
Judge, may I say
Yes, let's hear
something?
from the client. Let's hear from the defendant. Go ahead, defendant.
Again, this case came about because of nasty things we said to each other. In the beginning, I stated the reason I call him the diddler is because we were speaking of his red flags that he lied about saying he did not have
Objection,
from
Your Honor.
his.
Objection, Your Honor. He hasn't been asked any
Did
questions, and
not
he's not
give
his
the
own
witness
attorney.
time to finish his thoughts, Attorney AJ. Could
Because
we
Your Honor,
please?
he's up here literally just grand gesturing for the court. We're not. He's a witness. He doesn't get to make his own case. He has an attorney for that.
Okay, let's do this. Let's hear from the comment cousins. This is a hard choice for the judge, and this is where we do involve the comment cousins. Now, if the comment cousins decide, get in your mind behind the scene which line you're going to play. We will not hear the whole song. Pick and choose what line you want to play. Let's get the poll up. Should we bring this song in as evidence? We need a poll.
Manny, you're gonna have to give us a numerical timestamp on what part you want us to play.
This is her evidence, Duffy. I think she should bring that to the court's attention, not the defendant. So we need a poll up.
Sorry, Your Honor.
The most sent so far is yes. It's going downstairs at 58. We do have a poll up. This is good to me. Attorney AJ, if the poll is wanting to hear the song, we'll need you to come off mute and give a good 1 minute. 1 minute. Not the whole song. Let me get this on the loudspeaker. This is good to me. This is good. We have a minute left. Oh, I forgot the lights went off earlier. Y'all, it's starting to storm. But at least my phone at 100%. We'll make it through this court case. We'll make it through this case. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. My bad. The poll is in the left top corner of your phone if you're facing it. We got 36 seconds. Manny came in character, and it is so funny. I love it. We got 1,600 people in here. At least 600 of y'all voted, I know, but I know it ain't but 100 and some. Some of y'all just nosy by nature, but it's okay. Forget naughty. You're nosy by nature. We all are. This is good to me. Okay. At this time, we had 559 voters. Y'all know Z. That's the largest vote we done received over here. They want to hear Manny's song. 74.96% said yes. We are going to mute up. Attorney AJ.
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you ready?
Yes,
with
Your Honor.
your evidence?
Yes, Your Honor. This song is called Demon Time. It's written by Manny Pesos, and he didn't put his other artists on there. That just speaks to his character as well. He really only cares about himself. However, I do have the song here. It speaks to him being on Demon Time. I'm just going to play about a minute of it for the court.
Okay, listen, and y'all, this is a promotion moment. Please follow Manny. And we have 43.3. We need to be at 500. We own it. Let's go, Attorney AJ.
If I see your ass out, I give you a nugget. I walked out the crib with
Hold on, Your Honor. It picked the wrong song.
Excuse me, I cannot hear.
Is that your music, bro? Please. I hope not.
Objection, Your Honor. That's not my client's music. What is
Golly,
this?
bro. Come on now.
What is going on in the courtroom? Mr. Manning, is that your music?
Judge, motion to dismiss.
Oh my God, Attorney AJ, that is not his
My apologies.
music.
My apologies, Your Honor. I didn't click the right song. My apologies.
God, did you waste? Oh!
Just a second, Your Honor. My apologies. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You have been lack of everything as an attorney this whole case. I made one mistake. You can calm down. You haven't even been a good attorney, so don't come for me.
Listen, this ain't about other attorneys right now. You done come through here and slid your sliding flip-flops down the courtroom aisle to play something you don't even know who
My apology, Your Honor. I clicked the wrong song.
You know what, Attorney AJ, I done got pissed off. At this time, we removed that evidence. We don't even give a
Hold on, Judge. Don't activate. Don't activate, Judge.
We gotta hear.
Motion to
The people
dismiss that,
the people
Judge.
have voted, Judge.
Overruled, Attorney Young.
I need to hear from the jurors right now. I don't want to hear from you from the next week up.
Players mess up, Judge.
I don't want to hear from this attorney for 30 more seconds.
Players mess up. We're gonna. Hey,
All right, while we're trying to figure this out, can I comment, cousin? Can we start tapping, please? The people is asking. Kevin say start tapping.
I need to hear from the jurors. This client has been, at this moment, he has been drugged through the music world. Here I am announcing this time to promote his song, and it's not. Who in the Houdini hell did you go pull up?
Judge Trendsetta, listen. I took the activation card. I thought I took yours too.
Oh, I didn't give mine up when they said turn me in, because I knew it was going to be some bullshit in here today. I kept one, B.E.T.
Oh, misplaced. Another one misplaced. Good God
I
Almighty.
done got the Houdini in the hell was that moment in my brain and I can't get it out. How you play the wrong song? We done voted on the song. We done got 500-600 people to finally vote on something and you was wrong.
Well, Judge, in my attorney's defense, that's like 2,200 different songs under that title name.
Somebody bring the judge a drink.
She activated.
I know you lying, B.E.T. I know you lying. I need to hear from the juries. Just, do we want to even hear Houdini in the get along game?
I don't even want to hear it, because how we know that the next song gonna be the right song?
Honey.
Wait and listen for it.
B.E.T. Mook up. That's your one strike. That's your one strike, B.E.T. You want to go for two?
Your Honor, I can't admit that I did make a mistake. I asked that it not be held against my client, just like Young's mistake was not held against his client. My client was just trying to look out for me. Your Honor, I do apologize for wasting the court's time. I did not intend to do so. The main point of me asking about demon time, I don't want to waste
I need to hold on. You don't get to get a point in my moment. You meet up. You hear me, Attorney AJ? Yes, we got to hear from Honey and Duffy, and then we gonna let you give your theory of whose song you went and Google.
Your Honor, I would like to say
AJ
that
is on demon time.
Young, if you unmute and you ain't representing your client, but he represent himself as someone sit it down, hush and mute up.
Your Honor, I believe that we should hear the lyrics because it really does speak to the defendant's character. I have heard the song and I would love to hear the song again, even though it's swaying against him. But me with my lower self, I just love the song. I'm going on mute.
Duffy.
I certainly want to hear the song. I was devastated that that was his music, being that he has such eccentric swag. I would be elated if this gentleman was to put out such trash as we heard before. So I do want to hear so he can redeem himself. Please, Miss AJ, find the correct song.
Attorney AJ, while I run in here and get
I
my
have it. I have the correct one, Your Honor. I'm so sorry.
okay, at this time,
Okay.
I want to hear this song that you so wrongfully went and scrambled through your playlist and found.
My
Let
apologies.
us hear it.
Your Honor, I found it.
Damn ho, here we go again. Playing my song just before I walk in. Feeling my vibe, it just so live. Hoes move back cause you're cramping my style. At the base, but I gotta make this tick on. Booty drop this ass too fat to be standing in the bag. Holding up the wall, no I can't see that. This ass too fat to be standing in the bag. This ass getting fat. Hit from the back, keeping me fat. Dick is so big, making me sweat. Bang out my throat, now come down my neck. As I hop out the porch, off glass, sister stepped off the porch.
So yes, Your Honor, I just think it's important to notate that an
Objection.
artist who goes viral making songs like this, going on a panel, telling a grown man that he gonna do things to his bottom and things like that is very inappropriate, very off-putting for my client and any other man in a panel next to him who doesn't want things done to their butt. I just think it's important to notate
Let's
that,
move
Your
to
Honor, that
strike
he's
that
always on
last
deep.
comment from Peaches Records. Had you not known what his preference was in life, do you feel me? Listen, look. Somebody squall on up. Had you not known his preference, we wouldn't be having no TD Jakes moment. No, PD, it's a possibility. Do you
Actually,
hear
Your
me?
Honor, it's not about
Hold
his
on,
preference.
I'm making a statement. I heard some things going on in that song that a lot of y'all have experienced.
But Judge, I feel like we making insinuations that aren't fair to my client because it's not about his preference. My client doesn't care about his preference. When your preference even becomes a conversation is when you get on a panel and you start pushing it over onto other people whom
Shake
now
that ass like a salt shaker. What do
whom
you
now
want?
we know that
We
you
gonna
prefer.
when it's time for the comment jurors and stuff, we gonna let them decide. The judge shouldn't even have no feedback on this. I shouldn't even have no feedback for. Let me refrain from my last statement, cause somebody is a freak.
Yes,
Your
Your Honor.
Honor,
It's just that my client is not the freak. My client is not the freak that wants Manny. And so that's what makes
I
his comment
understand. I
disrespectful.
understand.
Yeah.
I do understand. So I'm gonna refrain from my thoughts.
yes, recuse yourself in this portion of the case, Your Honor.
Thank you, honey. I appreciate you getting me out of here. So as we've heard the song, if the comment cousins will keep that in your thought process as we get ready here to do a deliberation. We do need to get Mr. Washington on the stand. We do. Can we make sure that Mr. B.E.T. and Mr. Manny get a drink of water? Are there any bailiffs here that can pass out some water?
Your Honor, I also need Miami Bone Collector, Tasha, and Alicia Legend.
Okay, I do think they're here. We're gonna get them up. Just you all. We have some witnesses that are here. We're gonna only. Oh, somebody sent me a call. I'm not ready to go yet, Theory. I'm not ready to go. She told me my vacation home is waiting on me. This is good to me. Oh, y'all see my vacation home that came with the car? I got the full package. Mm-hmm. Just, honey.
Yes, ma'am.
I could drop you on, because what are you doing?
Nothing. I mean, I'm going on mute.
But we're going to keep the lawyers here. We have some witnesses here. We're going to hear now from Mr. Washington, do a cross-examination. You jurors, please make sure y'all don't leave the room. We need you to know everything that's going on in this case. I'm dropping you all for the witnesses now. This is good to me, y'all. We should be at least 700K. It's 1,700 people in here. Our witnesses are here.
Your Honor, is it okay to go ahead with my questioning?
Yes, ma'am, Miss AJ.
Mr.
Excuse me for
Washington,
seeming a
thank you
little
so much
ugly if
for
I am.
thank
I'm
you so much
sorry.
for joining us this afternoon, Mr. Washington. I'd like to first ask you to state your name for the court.
Mr. Washington.
Mr. Washington, could you explain to us your relationship or your friendship with Mr. B.E.T, my client? How long you've known Mr. B.E.T, and just who you think he is as a person?
Uh, we're cordial, and I see him as a brother, a fellow black man as a brother.
And what about what you know of some of his values? Could you explain that to the court?
What I know of him, he's a individual that takes care of home, and he does not want to offend another man if he doesn't have to. He chooses to do that one thing of not activating.
You are here, I'm sorry, because Mr. B.E.T came to you on a specific date about an issue he was having. Can you discuss that issue with us and how B.E.T came to you and what he said?
It was under the premise of brotherhood, and he did not want to attack or engage in a conversation that was unbecoming of a man of his stature, um, to go after another black man. That was his whole reason of coming to me and having a conversation, is because he did not want to address another black man in a negative way.
And when he came to you, was he disrespectful in any manner towards Manny?
No, he was not. He was actually, from my take on it, he sees Manny as a equal, as a brother, and he did not want to. Again, he did not want to address a brother in a negative way.
And what was your advice to B.E.T when he came to you?
Because of BET's characteristics and the one thing that he does, just to stay away from that brother.
Did B.E.T take your advice?
Thus far, I haven't seen him. I haven't seen him do anything else other than use that advice and try to avoid that brother.
Mr. Washington, it's my understanding that you are of the old school, just like my client. You guys seem to get along pretty well. I just like to ask you, just period, as an old school gentleman, how does it affect you if you were in the same situation as Mr. B.E.T? How would that have affected you?
Rather than activate, I would probably tell that I would probably use the pronoun it towards that individual and avoid contacting or having any type of interaction with that fellow.
So you're saying that basically you feel like your brother handled this situation even better than you would have. Is that correct?
I'd go to demon time with him. I don't think Mr. B.T. He, not that he doesn't have those words, but those words that he would use is to provoke you to fight.
Okay. Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Washington, for your time and being here today. No further questions, Your Honor.
This is good to me. Attorney AJ, you're trying to redeem yourself, I see. At this time, Mr. Young, do you have any questions for Mr. Washington?
Not at the moment, Judge.
Okay, so no cross-examination. Um,
No.
Mr. Washington, we thank you. This was good to us. This was good to us. Um, we have some witnesses here. Miss Chocolate.
Yes, Your Honor. At this time, I'd like to call my client's therapist. Oh, I don't see her up here. I'm sorry. At this time, I'd like to call Miami Bone Collector to the stand, if I could.
And I'm gonna stay in the big box if they don't turn their cameras on, because I think it's harder to tap with the box. It's small. But if you turn your camera on, I will put you in the witness box. But I think if they're just talking, we know who's talking. I'll stay here so it makes the tapping easier. Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay. Miami, you are now in the witness stand. Let me get you sworn in. Do you solemnly and solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Your Honor, I do.
Okay, proceed, Attorney AJ.
Miami Bone Collector, thank you so much for being here today. My first question for you simply is, can you just first speak to me about BET's character as far as you are aware?
I met B.E.T in Diamond Live, and then he came over to. I am a member of Georgia Peach squad. He came over with us. Can I just say that a lot of us on Georgia Peach's squad are family in the LGBTQ community, and we look at Unc BT just as that Unc, and he's never come across to us as being of having a phobia. He come over there, he make jokes, he laugh, and of course he talk his stuff. You know, he activate. We activate not because he activate. Um, he's never given, and on top of that, Unc Unc is actually real cool with a lot of guys in the LGBTQ
Thank
community.
y'all for gifting the
Um,
panel.
so for him to come at Manny the way he is all in defense of Manny's behavior towards him.
Okay, Miami Bone Collector, another question. I want to be a little bit more specific. Have you witnessed any moments where Manny has been disrespectful towards BET? And if so, could you tell us about a couple of those?
Thank you, Glam Girl. This is
So
good to me, y'all.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I can't remember the exact night it was, but it was very recent. Manny and Unc got into the panel. I think it was Peach. I think it was Georgia Peach Live, if I'm not mistaken. And there was a lot of back and forth. Unc started using the P word a little strong. I came up and I said, hey, not too much on the P word. But then after I dropped back down, and it wasn't in defense of Manny, which I don't dislike Manny. I do
Thank
like
you,
Manny.
Glam.
It was more so I didn't know all the other stuff was going on, but when I went back down in the comments, I started to hear the things that Manny was saying as far as mentioning things that he would do, and then he called men
So
some
when you can I ask?
derogatory
I'm
names.
sorry, I don't want to interrupt you, but I don't want you to get too far. Is this P word with a K on the end or a Y?
Okay.
Okay, and it's 4 letters only, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so if you all are not illiterate like Lala and Kiana them, figure it out. P, 2 words missing with a K on the end. Proceed. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so he Manny offers men to or suggests that these certain individuals, which are usually males, perform certain acts which would be deemed disrespectful to a male who is not of the lifestyle.
Mm.
And have you ever watched Manny do this unprovoked?
Yes.
And is it a single occurrence or something that you've seen happen several times?
I've seen it happen several times with different males.
Does
Not
it
just
I was just about to ask that. Does it happen with different males or is it just with my client? And you please repeat for the court what you said.
No, it's not just with BT. It's also with other individuals, which are males.
And these are all things that you have witnessed.
Yes.
So, Your Honor, where your people down in the comments are saying that it is hearsay, in fact, it is not. She was not told this by anyone. She directly witnessed this happening on several different occasions between Manny and several different people. However, one of them have been my client. Now, Miami Bone Collector, I'd like to also ask you a question about this particular instance where Manny called my client the whole P. Diddy situation. Were you there for that?
Yes.
Could you explain to the court what you saw happen on that screen?
I can't remember what the exact back and forth was, but I do know that it really pissed. I'm sorry, Yana. It really upset BT.
And when that happened, did Diamond, or the Queen, as Manny calls her, did she say or do anything about what Manny had done?
I don't remember. I'm sorry. I don't recall.
Would we please refrain from questioning the witnesses in the form of misleading? That was almost a little misleading, Attorney AJ. You're very good at what you do. But if you could try to, hey, Trevor, y'all, this is good to us. And the comment cousins is saying this almost like a real courtroom. So could you please refrain from misleading the witnesses?
Oh, of course, Your Honor. That's my apologies.
Yes, proceed.
Miami Bone Collector. Lastly, I'd like to ask you, you said you don't have a problem with Manny. You actually like Manny. Is that what you said?
Yes.
Okay, good. I'd like to also offer you the opportunity to speak to who you believe Manny is, since you don't have bad feelings. Just explain to the court what your
Hold
honest
on.
opinion.
This ain't no moment to speak the Manny moment. This
No,
is
no,
not
no, no,
no
no.
moment.
Not speak to Manny, Your Honor. Speak to her feelings on Manny's character as she did my client.
Oh, okay. I thought you wanted her to talk to him.
No, Your Honor.
Okay, forgive me. Go ahead, proceed.
I think Manny is who he is, and and that's something that I love about him, that he's not going to change for anyone to feel comfortable, which he shouldn't have to. I do think that sometimes he takes his jokes a little too far when it's involving straight men, because everybody's
Y'all
not.
leave Peach alone in the comment section. She is not in here being disrespectful. Stop atting her. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Forgive me.
I just feel like sometimes he could be a little disrespectful with his joking, and everybody, what you dish out, some people don't perceive the same. So what you may take as a joke, someone else may get offended by, and that's what I think the problem is.
All right. I want to thank you so much for being here today, Miami Bone Collector Judge. I have no further questions for this witness.
Thank you.
This is good to me. Woo, child. Thank you, witness. We're going to get you to exit out the courtroom. Do you get you a drink of water? It's a fountain to your right when you exit out. Bathrooms on the left. Please make sure you come back in, but we want you to get you a break. You represent it. This is
Thank
good
you,
to me.
Yana. It was a pleasure being up here.
Thank you.
I love you. You should be on Sunday court. Okay, bye.
Excuse me. Can I insert
Uh,
myself here?
yes. Do we have any other witnesses here? We got to get the juries back up.
Yes, Your Honor. Actually, before we close out, because I didn't see my therapist,
Judge, didn't you just give me the go ahead?
I didn't see the therapist, nor
Judge,
did I
didn't you
see.
just give me the go ahead?
I'm here to speak on the behalf of Manny.
Okay, just a second.
Yes. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. It look like we getting a little
Wait,
ahead.
Your Honor, I was filing a motion with the courts and I got cut off. I'm sorry. What's going on?
The judge gave me the floor, and that's what's wrong with the people. They don't
Okay,
understand
well,
what's going on. The judge gave me the floor first.
No,
So you
she
need to
did
learn
not.
to
No, she
listen,
did not.
just
I
like
was
your client
intending.
don't listen. You need to learn to listen.
Man, this is man, we just gave you a strike now.
Because you are a client and not
Man,
an
you
attorney.
just got your first strike now.
How does a
Calm
client get the
down.
floor? You have an attorney for that.
Okay, we got you on mute. You's on mute.
Your Honor, this courtroom is getting out of control. Manny is behaving like an attorney.
I don't need you to tell me what's going on in my Jew joint. You sit your rabbit. You know what, AJ?
He's behaving like an attorney, Your Honor.
Your Honor, I'm also here as second chair co-counsel for Mr. B.E.T.
You know what, Richie Rich? Let me tell you something. Hold on.
Your Honor,
Now,
Your Honor,
the
Your
judge is
Honor,
getting
the
pumped.
district attorney would like to file a motion. I feel that the
What the hell is
counsel that
going on
Manny
in
currently
Zion?
has been going against the Sixth Amendment. This attorney is not practicing law correctly. He has not.
I'd be damn if you gonna come up here. I'll meet you. Oh, that's pretty, girl. I ain't never seen that before. What was that? Hold on. That was pretty. Now listen. While y'all get y'all flapping flip flops together in the comment section, I need y'all to get you some boots on. We just heard a witness. I want to give Icon. We got to get a character witness in here for Manny. Oh, but y'all don't want to. We want to hear from Manny. Theory, that was beautiful.
Objection, Your Honor. Manny is a client, not a attorney. But if the courts would like,
But no, we have a witness here for him. He got an attorney here. We want to do witness to witness, attorney AJ. Is that all right?
yes, Your Honor.
Your Honor, this is a district attorney, and I would like to file a motion to remove the lawyer Young due to legal malpractice. He is not representing the client correctly, the defendant.
That's a good point. Hold on one second. Let's hear from Manny. This is the judge talking to you, Manny. Are you wanting to proceed with Attorney Young in this case?
Yes, and I want to speak to that judge as well. I need the people to stop worrying about who I paid to bring here. I need y'all to focus on the case because, again, the case is for BET to prove what it is. And those of you who have actually been there to witness this, y'all will have a chance at the end to judge if you feel like BET is right or wrong. But again, BET know what happened.
Okay, that's enough. That's enough. We do have Mr. Young here. Mr. Young, your client has wanted, he wants to continue with you. Now I'm going to bring Peach Icon over to the witness stand. Do you have your questions ready for Mr.
Objection,
Icon? See,
objection,
AJ running circles around you
objection,
and
Your
her.
Honor. Objection, Your Honor. Who called Peach to the witness stand? Who
Excuse me?
which attorney
I'm
called
getting
Peach?
ready to swear him. Hold on, Julie Bell. Hold on.
The judge did,
But
AJ.
now I feel like
Listen,
the judge is
listen.
helping. Now I feel like the judge is helping Manny because
No, hold on. Wait a minute. Did you not just sit on the phone and get a call during court? They don't forget Manny was asleep last night when we set this trial in play. He did not get the fair opportunities that B.E.T. did. Some of his witnesses found out this morning and they packed and they came loaded with their suitcases. They got their spend a night bags.
okay, I understand, Your Honor. Go ahead. And
Now,
my apologies.
thank you. I mean, they can't help that he called them this morning and BET got some sleep on it. He just woke up and he said at 2:00 this morning to a warrant for his box arrest. Mr. Young. Now it look like you got your Kiana
Yes,
circus together
Judge.
and when it got you a la plan. Do you and are you prepared to question Mr. Icon?
Yes, I am, Judge.
You get somewhere in the quiet room and let's get this together. I'm sick of it. Now, well, I'm gonna mute up.
I'm having some technical difficulties, Judge, right now.
Oh, I don't damn well. You just say your phone ain't
Again, Your
working.
Honor, sometimes the defendant they're not in their right mind, so they don't know whenever their attorney isn't good. But this attorney, I mean, I'm just saying.
Your Honor, I could go ahead and question the witness while Attorney Young collects himself.
Yeah, Mr. Young, go stand outside next to Kiana Mercedes Benz and get you some service. Make up.
Mr. Young, Mr. Peach, thank you so much for showing up today in support of Manny. I just want to ask my first question. You said you came up here in support of Manny. Speak to Manny's character. What is it that you would like to say about Manny?
I want to say first and foremost,
Judge Trendsetta, thank you for allowing me to be in your courtroom today.
You're
This
welcome.
is good to me, is good to us. When it comes to Manny's character, I feel as if
Wait, just a second, Peach. Just a second, Peach. Your Honor, the comments are reminding us that we didn't
Oh,
swear.
we didn't swear him in. Excuse me, I was caught off by the her. Icon Peach. We will be battling on Friday. Please, people, pay attention that this Friday, me and Icon Peach will be battling at the hour, I think 6 o'clock Central Standard Time. You don't want to miss a treat. With that being said, Peach Icon, do you solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
GAWD?
Him. Okay, period, boo. This is good to me. Go ahead, proceed.
Okay, go ahead. You were speaking to Manny's character, Peach.
I feel as if I am responsible for Manny being here today. In the realm of the industry, I would compare us to a little Kim and Foxy Brown at this point, obviously with me being Kim. And I cannot allow my sister to go to jail on these charges. While she can be a bit grotesque with her words at times, I do believe her heart is always in a great place. And it saddens me to see two individuals as her and the iconic activator having this moment. D Manny is someone who comes into the room and owns it. From the things, from the actions. When I first met D Manny, if I'm not mistaken, it was behind a Kroger where a service was being provided for the low fee of $40, if you know what I'm talking about. And because of the way that the throat was moving and the head was bobbing,
Order in the court. Listen, hold on. Order in the court. If you can refrain from your pussy down moments, we don't care. Proceed.
I feel as if this is a beautiful person who is trying their very best to go out into the world and spread not only light, but also their legs. I would ask for the mercy of the judge in this case to please allow my sister out of jail because there are so many of us already incarcerated. You hear the music, you see what it is giving. It is giving baby icon. Please allow her to come home where she belongs, on the streets, spreading legs and lips for these men. Because in Atlanta, I can't do it by myself. I can't. I can't. My throat is tired, okay?
Okay, Pete.
No,
Okay, Pete.
strike to
Okay, Pete.
remove
Okay,
the
Pete.
last
Okay,
comment.
Pete. Yeah. Okay.
Peaches, if you are downstairs, would you
Lord.
please
Your
take
Honor.
Judge,
in
Your
fact,
Honor.
take the last paragraph out?
Your Honor, if you would allow,
Judge,
I would just like to move on with the questioning.
Judge, if I may,
Yes.
can the record reflect that a month ago these two gentlemen did not even like each other?
Can the
So
record
who
reflect? You don't know what you're talking about. It was all for full free promotion, which we got when we got our rap battle. That's what the girls do. That's how you get a
we
coin.
have, Judge, we have been
I
here
need you to
before.
use your ears
Your
and not
Honor.
your
This,
mouth. Ain't that what you say? I
this,
need your
Rock,
ears and not
Rock,
your
this,
mouth.
Rock,
this,
Rock,
this,
Rock, Rock.
this,
I got
this
this.
young man right here,
Rock,
3
I
months ago
got
was
this.
a twister through this
Rock,
whole app.
I
He
got
calmed
this.
down. Okay, hold on, AJ. I'm here to help you.
I got you.
When
I got this.
when this tornado calmed down, the current tornado known as D Manning started up. They are two and one of the
Are you
same.
serious?
They have been planning behind the scenes of a TikTok takeover on this side,
Respectfully,
passing
Judge
out,
Tristan and
passing out,
McDonald's on go visit Burger
passing
King,
out
baby.
zesty
McDonald's is an
memberships.
icon. We know
If
how to go
our
visit Burger King and
client
get no tips.
has
Attorney
repeatedly
Rob, could we please?
declined the zesty memberships, and they
Oh
Our
my
still
guys
do.
ain't
God.
never had to ask churches for no
Oh
recipe.
my
What are you
That
talking
is
about,
so
Rob
true.
Rich?
God.
Stay your country ass down in Mississippi eating chitlins and mind your business. How about that?
Oh my God. Your Honor, please. Your Honor.
We
Some of them
got to
red
get some order
sausages.
back here in this courtroom. Thank y'all for the giraffe. The giraffe is very pretty. I do have a live goal up. If y'all can help me reach that goal, this is good to
Oh
me. I don't know
Lord.
about anybody else, but this is so entertaining. This is for entertainment purposes only. Nobody up here is to attack anybody. This is a trial that we are having fun at? Attorney AJ, the female.
Yes.
And
We
Judge,
do
please.
have, oh, Miss Fam,
Peach,
thank you.
Peach, Peach.
We
I
do
heard you,
have, look like some service now from Mr. Young.
Peach. I heard you say
Miss
that.
Fam.
I would like the court to notate that AJ is talking about a zesty membership, and every video of his, he's biting his lip. That's zesty as hell.
Oh, this is
Add
good
him
I,
to
to
the club
I
as
me.
never
well.
said anything about a
Add him
zesty
to the club as
membership.
well. They in the they're saying
Hey, Zazzy.
zesty membership.
Oh, this is good to me. Oh, she is. Oh, perfect. This is good. Oh,
Peach,
Brazilla done sent me a call. She
you
want me to take a
said
lunch break.
that Manny says
Dollars.
grotesque things sometimes. What can you explain a couple of these grotesque things you've heard your
This is
sister
good
say?
to me, P.
I would say
Candy. Oh, they called him on break. Judge, this is good, Candace, y'all.
You still on mute,
Go ahead.
Peach. We can't hear you. Peach, we
You
can't
on
hear
me?
you. We
You
can't
on
hear
me?
you.
You
can
on
you
me?
hear me now?
Yes.
Hey,
Okay.
Valley.
I would say that some of those grotesque things are whenever Manny tends to say that we're kind of the same when it comes to the music. I feel like I take it a bit more serious. Manny is a bit more free and care, outside, and I'm kind of really in the studio, really doing what I need to do.
Thank
So I
you,
think
P.
that's a bit grotesque for him to say. But when it comes to the fashions, I mean, he's grotesque because he's giving everything that he needs to give. I'm living for this outfit that he wore to court today. I
Okay,
think
Peach. I just have a couple of more questions. Actually,
yes.
one of them is,
Order in the court.
have you ever,
Order in the court.
have you ever directed another member of another creator's platform to do something to your
Can't scream
genitalia?
during this.
Do you go around calling other men on other platforms anything other than their names?
I
And
tend to call them the B word. Yes, ma'am.
does you call them the B word when you're upset with them, or just in general?
Just in general, I think some of them on this app particularly act like them. So it's non-binary when I use that word.
Uh-huh. So you only use that word when you feel like they're behaving like one. You don't go around directing men to your genitalia, is what I'm asking.
Oh no, because 9 times out of 10, my genitalia is bigger than some of these men on the platform.
Right.
Order in the court.
But you don't go.
We just strike that last comment.
The question simply was, you don't go around directing them to your genitalia, correct?
No, I don't.
Okay. All right.
This is
Thank
good
you
to
so
me.
much. Young, your witness.
Ooh, Mr. Young.
Hello, how are you today, Icon?
I'm good.
How long have you been?
With some correct questions.
How long you been knowing my client?
I would say about maybe 5-6 months now.
Okay. And what would you say my client would be giving off to you today in the court, as far as his personality?
Iconic.
Okay. Well, let me ask you this. In the community that you all serve, you all have what they
Objection, Your
call
Honor.
a
Objection,
lingo.
Your Honor.
A
We're
lingo.
not even
Is
supposed
that
to be
correct?
mentioning that community, Your Honor. Objection. That was one of the main rules that we
Well,
started.
well, well, I'm speaking about the human race
No, no,
community.
no, 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 no. Your Honor. Your Honor. Objection.
I will have to remove your last comment, Mr. Young. Objection.
Okay.
Strike to rule. Go ahead,
Okay.
Mr. Young.
Hurry up, I'm ready to take this song
Okay.
off.
Okay, Icon. You do have your own lingo that you speak, right? Okay. So is it safe to say when you talk to another man, it could be perceived offensive by them because they don't understand the way that you all talk?
So I wouldn't say
Objection,
that
Your
because
Honor.
usually when I
Who is
talk
you
to
all? Objection, Your Honor. We back.
Objection. Can we refrain from asking the witnesses questions and in the form of an answer? We cannot say, is it safe to say? Because you're pretty much misleading that witness, Mr. Young. Could you please ask that question over?
Okay, icon.
Hmm.
Have you ever felt like you offended someone with the lingo?
Absolutely.
Okay. Um,
Oh, leading the witness.
is it safe to say that? Excuse me, Judge.
Objection, Your Honor. He's starting another question with, is it safe to say, Your Honor?
Please. No leading the witness.
I apologize, Judge, in your court.
Do you have
Icon.
any more asked questions for the
Yes.
client? Okay.
Okay. Icon. Do you know Mr. B.E.T. live?
Absolutely.
Excuse me?
I said absolutely. I do.
Okay. And when you interact with Mr. B.E.T., what is your take on that individual when you have a conversation with him? Does he act a little antsy or a little offended when you're speaking with him?
I
You
can't.
can.
I can't say that
I
he
mean, let's
does.
be honest.
In fact, he's not. He don't talk enough. I have to tell him to activate because he be too damn quiet. I be having to say him he need to get active. He be too deactivated for
Uh
me.
huh.
Hmm.
You're leading the witness,
So,
Mr. Young.
so I apologize, Judge. I apologize.
Again, Your Honor, DA is
So what
here,
do you
and I
want
would
to
like
ask
to place it
me?
on the record
Are
that
you
he's acting as
intimidated?
attorney
Are
during
you
this time.
intimidated?
Your
Eh,
Honor,
who,
I would have to
who's
say
intimidated?
that
Mr. Young, are you intimidated by my looks? Because if you need some services outside of
No,
this courtroom, my DM is
Oh
open.
my
oh
God,
Order
Your
Lord.
in the
Honor.
courtroom, Mr.
Your
Beach.
Honor, this is a direct display
no,
of
no,
the
no.
behavior that both the defendant and his primary witness display on panels with grown men present. The things that they say, Your Honor. This is disrespectful.
And if you need some help, baby, I can help you as well because you seem very upset.
Mr. Beach, mute
Judge
up.
Trendsetta, she seems very upset.
Mute up.
Your Honor, let the record show that I've been eating cat for 13 years and I need no help doing so. I'm not asking for
Okay, okay,
anyone.
okay.
Order in the
You
court.
all,
Order in the what in the who did it and licked it last shit is going on here.
you guys will
I got
not
one
make a
last question,
mockery.
Judge.
Attorney Young, you all will not make a mockery of this courtroom. Now, enough is enough.
This is ridiculous. Mr. Young, are you finished with the client? The witness?
No, I am not.
You better
I want to
wrap it up
ask.
in the form of two questions and a timeout and a mute right now.
Oh, okay, Judge. Icon, are you aware of the beef between my client D. Manny and BET?
Yes, I am.
Okay, okay. And being that you're saying that, what is your take on the matter?
I think it's ridiculous. I think they both were wrong. They both need to apologize. Manny don't need to be in jail, and we need to dismiss this case. And we all going to
Oh,
Popeyes at the end of the day because they got a two
okay.
box special going on right now: 10-piece, 3 sides, 10 biscuits, and 2 gallons of lemonade RT for $20.
Free my client. Free
Get up
my
the
client.
road to
Free
Popeye.
my client. Free my client. No more questions, Judge.
You know what? You barely free. You done brought your rabbit ears, flood and pad wearing ass in here, and you is not doing no good job.
Your Honor, I like to request just a motion if you would like to speed the case up.
I'm about ready to deliberate here. This is
If
taking up
if
enough of
Manny
judge's time.
if Manny is willing to apologize for the assassination of my client's
We
character.
got some more witnesses downstairs. Miss Fab and Corey, the truck is here.
Oh, great, great, great. If Manny is willing to apologize for his
I
assassination
need
of
the
my
district
client's
attorney to stay
character,
nearby. I'm gonna bring you back, DA.
And if he's willing to change his name to Messy Manny for a 7-day duration, of course,
The
pay
comment cousins is downstairs writing polls.
and pay
They
whatever court
said they
fine.
would have hired AJ. Young, you need to go back to lawyer school. Because what is you got going on?
My client would be willing to apologize for reading the comment that Manny felt to be disrespectful and thinking that it was a true statement, and we could move on from this entire situation, Your Honor, if the court would permit.
Don't forget, we got galaxies that we give out over here to the smaller content creators. So if we free Manning today, somebody's ass is going to be responsible for
No,
2
Your Honor, I'm
galaxies.
sorry. Yes, Your Honor. I said Manny would, of course, pay all court fines, change his name to Messy Manny, and apologize in open court for his assassination of my client's character. My client would be willing to outwardly in front of the court state his mistake of reading that comment and believing that one of the supporters in the comments were telling the truth about Manny's behavior over on his live, and we could move on.
Your Honor.
Yes, ma'am, Miss Fab. Thank you for the teddy bears and stuff. I really appreciate it. What do you have to add to this case? It's so interesting.
It is. This is good to me. Do you hear me? Period. Pooh. But I would like to say, Your Honor, Manny was provoked. I love Uncle B.E.T, but he stepped out of character only because B.E.T.
Oh, let's get the witness in the box. Let's hear it.
B.E.T, that's my uncle. I love him, but Manny was provoked because he stepped out of line, creating a false narrative about Manny. And B.E.T has a propensity of doing this before, because I have a witness. His name is Mike, and he has gone off on him before regarding his sexuality being challenged. So this
Objection,
is not new.
We're not even talking
No,
about
ma'am, let's hear from the witness. Straight to remove.
B.E.T has done this before to a straight man who has he thought about
Let me get you sworn in. Stop right there. Do you solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, and what you just said is not a lie? So help you God.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Proceed. Order in the court.
The witness hasn't even been asked any questions, Your Honor. We're yet again allowing another one of Manny's witnesses to come to the stand and make broad statements without having been asked any questions, say whatever it is they please to go again.
You know what? You everybody lawyer here today. Proceed, AJ. I just swore this witness in. Could you please proceed with your questions?
Well, I would first like to file a motion to strike all testimony that was just delivered, not under oath, and without having been asked a question, Your Honor.
Yes, Peach, if you are downstairs, could you please, as a court reporter and me being checked in my own courtroom, could you please strike everything that this beautiful woman has just jumped up here and so rightfully did not rightfully
railroaded, Judge. He needs new representation.
While I realize
we
that
just struck everything, AJ, the floor is yours. We can now get you to question the witness. Thank you.
While I realize that this is for entertainment purposes, it is also meant to be fair, people down in the bottom. So I just expect for my
you don't even have a lawyer, Judge.
Ma'am, you do. Go ahead, Attorney AJ.
And Your Honor, I'd also like to point out that the character and the blurting out of Manny's witnesses is constant. No witness that my client or I have called have come up here and disrespected this court in any way.
Oh, is she speaking about me, Judge? Because we can go outside.
It's continuous.
Icon.
It just
you want your statement used. The witnesses get 3 strikes. That's 1 strike for you.
Okay, so
that is also a strike.
Let me say this, Judge. I would like to step down because it's a bailiff outside I want to get some head to.
Oh my God.
Get out of jail. I love you. I'm going to be praying for you. And you don't come home. I got all your men for your case.
Your Honor. Making a mockery.
Everything that this witness brought to the table today is thrown out. We will not have those type of outbursts in this here courtroom. We cannot use that witness statements. Court today is off the chain. But call me massacre. Manny, you better try to call your lawyer to get your witnesses together.
Well, Judge, I
Your
can't.
Honor, objection. Your Honor, I moved to strike this witness. She also already
No,
is
that's her
hostile.
first strike. She
Your
gets two
Honor.
more.
Okay, well, permission to treat her as a hostile witness, Your Honor.
Oh, this is good to me.
I asked the court's permission to treat her as a hostile witness.
Yes, ma'am. We will allow that. But
Miss Fab.
go in a little on her, but not much. Go ahead.
Miss Fab, the questions that I'm about to ask you are simply yes or no questions. I will allow you to go on about what you have to say at the end of my questioning. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Miss Fab, are you today telling the courtroom that you came up here to be a character witness for Manny? Is that correct?
No, I did not.
Okay, is it in your testimony today that nothing that BET has ever done has been provoked by Manny? Is that your testimony today?
That is.
It is your testimony today that you have been around 100% of the time to always see whether or not my client has or has not been provoked. That is your testimony.
I don't think anyone has been around
That's
100%
not, I'm
of
sorry,
the time.
objection,
Answer
Your
the
Honor.
question.
No,
Yes
I
or
have
no?
not. No, I have not. I didn't come up
So
to
it
be
is
a
your,
witness, though.
so
I
it
came
is
up
your
to
testimony.
represent Manny. I came to be his attorney. He don't even have an
Oh,
attorney.
objection, Your Honor. This witness is now dismissed because that's not what she's here for. Manny has already said he did not want to fire his attorney, and
But
we
his
are almost
attorney
done with this
dropped
case.
out. He didn't know.
We are
He
almost
didn't have
done
a
with this case, Your Honor.
representation.
Judge, my attorney just left abruptly. I have to find new counsel immediately.
Your Honor.
Yeah, this is
I
getting
just seen him
definitely.
behind the building with Icon. He was
Oh
behind the
my
courthouse
God,
with
Your
So,
Icon.
Honor.
Judge, will you allow me to gain representation? Because y'all all saw in the courtroom my attorney left.
Okay, well, also keeping in mind that if she does become his representation, she then cannot witness anything. This whole, oh, I think BET did this and did that. You're now an attorney, so you cannot do that.
This is true. You started asking me questions. I
No,
came
you
up
came
to say
in.
that I wanted to be an attorney.
No,
Okay,
you
so what
you
we
didn't walk
have
in the
here
door
is
with
a
attorney.
case
You
of
walked in the
lawyer
door with your
exchange.
story. You walked in the door with BET do this, BET do that.
Oh, this is hard. I think we need to hear from some of the jurors.
Well, Judge, now, I need to say something, Judge. I need to say something now. My life on the line.
Activate.
I need to speak, Judge. Listen,
Activate.
I'm finna activate, Judge. I got one card left. Now
You allowed to activate right now just for 2 seconds.
this witness is perjuring herself on the stand. She knowing good and well that I was provoked in the way I acted to that man she claimed I acted on. He told me to turn my camera on and he was gonna give me a kiss. What kind of real man gonna do a real man that way?
Judge, I've never told him that, Judge.
I'm not speaking of him.
No, he talking about
She
me.
come up
He
here.
talking about me.
Oh.
He talking about
See, that's
me.
what I'm saying, Judge.
So,
Them two need to be
so,
stricken from the record. They need to be kicked out the courtroom immediately.
yeah. So I know that you know what I'm saying. BT be on some homophobic shit. So I
Objection, Your
Lord,
Honor.
I just snatched my earring out my ear. Order
Objection,
in the
Your
court.
Honor.
Order in the court.
My
What is
Who said
God.
we
happening?
Kick
wasn't
them
gonna
out,
do that?
Judge. Kick them
Who
out,
said we
Judge.
was not gonna do that?
Your Honor, objection.
I just
Objection
got
is
here, so I don't know what
crazy.
the
It's
rules are.
objection, Your Honor. This whole trial has been about Manny's lifestyle. We have been tiptoeing around it, insinuating
We
with
have
all
not
these
used
other people.
lifestyle once.
We
But
might need to bring
we
this back to Freedom
listen, we have
Friday.
a witness. Mike is a straight man, and when he insinuated or played with him, BET immediately activated and went off,
That is not
activating,
what
Oh
we've
my
been
cussing him
talking
goodness,
out,
about.
Your
and
Honor,
everything.
Your Honor, the
That is not what we've
wannabe
been talking
attorney
about.
is now testifying again.
Yeah, let me get some Jew joint order in here. It's time for some Jew joint order. What in the mistrial we might be getting ready to face is going on here?
Ain't no
We need
mistrial,
new
Judge, if you kick them out.
representation. Manny is not being represented.
Objection, Your Honor. There is no mistrial here. My client has been not only properly represented, but very well represented, if I must say so myself. This is not about Manny's sexuality. This is about respect, Your Honor. The simple question before the courts today is just, is it appropriate for a man to be
Thank you, she is.
speaking and saying such grotesque things to another grown man? Something that Manny's own witness has admitted that Manny has been guilty of on several occasions. His mouth is grotesque, okay? Your Honor, the simple question today
And
before
so
the
is
court. Hold
BET. His
on,
mouth
hold
is
on, hold
grotesque,
on.
just
Number
the
two,
thing,
Hold
Your Honor.
on,
Miss Fab,
wannabe
you're on
attorney.
strike too. You on number two, Miss Fab. Yeah, you got one more and we gotta get you out of here.
I'm sorry, Judge. I'm sorry.
Oh, jeez, I love you. You're my friend, but I gotta be right here in this courtroom. Proceed, Attorney AJ.
It's just about the simple lack of respect all the way around. There's another individual who has joined the panel to also be a witness that I don't even think, if the court allows me to just give my closing statement, we will even need. Corey the trucker has paid $125 for an entire week for Manny to not be on a panel because of the disrespect and the things that are being said that make people uncomfortable. It's about reading a room and having respect for other individuals, Your Honor. That's all we have today on your docket. The rest of this has been about showboating and putting on a show. And I get the entertainment side of it. But I'd like to address my
My
client's
giraffe
respect.
outside wondering what the shit going on.
I like to address my client's respect and the lack of him receiving it today, Your Honor. I don't want a continuance, and I would beg the court not to issue a mistrial based on all of the comedy and the spectacle that the defendant and his team has put on today.
Oh, Lord, this is... Girl, I did not know. I know
We
was
need a
gonna get
retrial, Judge. We need a
Oh, you just got yourself... You know what?
Well, when can I speak? Maybe
Did
I'm sorry.
I tell you to come on,
Your
man?
Honor, I motion for this witness to be dismissed. She has broken the 3-strike rule, Your Honor.
I didn't know the rules.
I motion
Judge.
for her dismissal immediately, Your Honor, in respect of this court and
When
the
I
We
was
gotta put a
proceedings
poll up for you, young lady.
Judge,
I'm
that are
sorry.
happening today.
when I was sworn
Judge,
in,
can
I
I
was not
say
given the
something?
rules. I
Yes.
didn't. When I was sworn in, y'all didn't tell me the rules. I don't know when I'm supposed to speak and
Your
not speak.
Honor,
I've been
And
raising my
Judge,
hand.
I'm begging the court not to
Judge,
show
she
violence
also
for
made it clear
Manny
that she
today,
was
Your
coming
Honor.
to be an attorney, Judge. She also made that
She
clear.
never
And
said,
they
Your
kept
Honor,
pressuring her to be a
I'm
witness.
begging.
She stated numerous times she was to be.
Let me get my pen and paper out. Hold on. So let's get a clear understanding, because the judge need at this moment, it's time probably for a break. So what you're telling me, Manny, because I think we got to be fair here. AJ, you have represented your client well today. I don't think that's in question here with me and the Cumming cousins. But I do want to bring to the court's attention that Manning's lawyer that showed up in here today didn't come prepared for his client's case. Now, it's not our fault. I'm not making no excuses. But earlier, we asked him, was he changing legal counsel? Did we not?
Yes, we did. And he had an option to choose.
I didn't need you to say nothing past yes, we did. He said no. So what are you saying now, Manny? Come off mute. You're on mute.
Judge, what I'm saying is that everyone witnessed my lawyer run out the courtroom. So with that being said, like seconds, I got to call somebody new. This is somebody new. You never know
That's
what's going to be
right.
on a Monday.
We do, and we must bring it to the court's attention that the lawyer was still present in the courtroom when the client said that he wanted to keep him. But it is not the client's fault when Mr. Young run his rabbit ass through this crowd and left him here stranded.
Well, he ran out with his star witness, so it is kind of his fault.
But Corey, that's your first strike. I don't need no butts from you right now, Corey. I was finna get your statement, and you come through with a butt. So you're on strike one.
Your Honor, if I might make a motion to the judge. as opposing counsel, we are accepting of new legal counsel. We just ask that it be a court-appointed lawyer like the one that offered this morning, who is new and does not
If
have.
this man got the coins to pay his lawyer and galaxy fees and whatever.
Your Honor, Ms. Fab has already violated all of the court's rules. To be honest, Manny didn't have an attorney when he had an attorney, and he still made a choice to not have one.
Okay,
So,
but listen here. Manny, are you able to afford new legal aid?
Yes, Your Honor.
So this is what we not gonna do. She did come in an outburst. She just got the call. She didn't know what she was stepping into.
oh my goodness.
Oh my God. Did you say oh my
I'm
God?
sorry, Your Honor. I thought I was on mute. I'm so sorry.
You wasn't. Oh my God. Oh my God. I thought I had a court case today. This has been a circus. This has been a circus. Yeah. You on strike too, AJ. Huh? That's what you wanted. You wanted to be Lala. Huh? The black one. You got your juice box ready, huh?
I'm sorry, Your Honor. Your Honor, I never had strike one.
Oh, forgive me. What you do now? What you do now? I can't help if I'm confused. Everybody talking. Now, respectfully, as I get my crown and throne back and finna give me a shot on the clock. Give me a second. B.E.T, I need an activation card.
Your Honor,
You
I wish
shouldn't
you
even
had.
because you shouldn't even be on
Listen,
trial here, and
okay,
you the probation officer.
okay, Your Honor, I was gonna give you an activation card.
You know
But you,
what? You want to be on probation and report to yourself in the morning?
yes, you told me to leave him at home. Don't bring him to court.
You know what? You didn't listen when I said mute up, but you listen when I say don't bring no cards.
Your Honor, I do understand why. I'm sorry. I just want to make a motion one more time, Your Honor. I understand why, you may need. Because
You know what, Shirley Temple in the brain? I am sick of you.
I was just going to tell you that I have at least 10 more people that want to come up and speak on my client's behalf. That's all, Your Honor. And I'm muting.
10, did you say 10 more and I ain't had no lunch?
Yes, Your Honor. That's what I'm saying. I think.
Oh no, we got it. You know what? Hold on. What you not gonna do is run through here with a whole choo-choo train of folks that you think trim them down to 5.
Okay, if I could get the first 5 of you to inbox me, I'll take the first 5. I got at least 10, Your Honor, but I'll take the first 5.
Your Honor, can I say something?
I know this. Go ahead, Attorney Fab.
I just want to make sure I don't get another strike. I'm just trying to abide by the rules. Your Honor, can we just maybe have like a 20-minute recess? I have to talk to my client and get our stuff together, Your Honor. We didn't know this case was happening. It was last minute. D. Manny's attorney dropped out on him. He had so much going on. So if we can have a 20 or 30-minute recess or reschedule, Judge, so we can have our witnesses ready. She has 10, Your Honor. And we don't have enough of our people lined up as well. I think it should be fair.
Hold on.
Objection, Your Honor.
Wait. I just looked at my watch, and I got time today. You're in luck. But we gonna trim your 20 minutes down to 15 in a shot. Okay? So what I need you and your client do is go walk outside and get it together. Okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
You go get it together and you come back. Cause this here, we weren't prepared for this here sack lunch juke joint shit today.
Oh, okay, Your Honor. We'll be back. Tim, you said 10-minute recess?
You
15. 15. You said 15. Okay.
You better get outdoors with your client.
All right, Your Honor.
Kevin,
Your
what
Honor.
is going on in the courtroom today?
Your Honor, I think my client and I would like to take this opportunity to also get on a Zoom call. B.E.T, is that appropriate for you?
Yeah, y'all leave and come back. I need to talk to the folk here. Mr. Washington, how that one thing holding on? I know it's probably
Well, right now, AJ, you know, the therapist at a funeral right now, speaking with the funeral director, and she's the host of the Zoom call. But like I said, we doing good right now. If the judge would just go with the evidence she have and go to the comment cousin, I think this case is a wrap. In my opinion.
Okay. Well, Your Honor, I will follow my client's suggestion. I would then just like to ask for a really quick little just moment for
I got evidence.
my people who wanted to speak on my
I got evidence.
Judge, unfortunately, the higher courts is here to speak. The Commission on Judicial Performance is here to state that this court needs to be in continuance due to the inability to discipline the lawyers who are presiding right now, Judge. So we need to have a conference call in your office immediately.
I'm sorry. Could the higher up court make that a little bit clearer? Do you feel like the attorneys need to be disciplined?
Misconduct in the entire proceedings is being held right at this moment. Yes, judges, the lawyers, the bailiffs, nobody is handling this courtroom appropriately. So we're going to handle this in the back end.
Objection, Your Honor. Kick him out the courtroom. He's coming to belittle your court. You shouldn't have that.
B.E.T.
Your Honor, I think
wait a minute. What in the Kevin?
Your Honor, those are my apologies. What my client meant to say, what my client was trying to say was
your rabbit ass up here.
No, Your Honor, no, he wasn't. What he was trying to say was we completely trust in the Justice Department of not just your court, but the higher up courts who've come in to speak. We hope that you charge the actions that have happened today to our head and not our hearts, as you've done for many of Manny's actions this afternoon. And y'all go ahead, please have whatever conversation you need to. We'll be waiting, and thank y'all for your time.
Cause I know, Kevin, let me tell you something. I've done the best that I could do in here today.
That's why we need to convene in the back room and have a meeting, Your Honor.
Your Honor, Manny just went live, Your Honor.
What?
See, you're not handling your court.
Hold on.
He is now summoning an entire live of individuals, Your Honor. Is getting out of control.
Because you're not handling your court.
Now
this is what we need to discuss.
I think we need to take a commercial break so we can get to 800K because I'm on page number.
Now don't have a
everybody mute up. Because you're not supposed to discuss court cases.
Like, where's Miss Fab? We got about 10 minutes. We got to make it back to court, so we got to make this quick, y'all. Like, the judge only gave us about 10 minutes. So where is Miss Fab at? We need Miss Fab in here, girl. Where is she at? Because the judge only gave us 10 minutes. We got to work quick for y'all.
We could get
Save your money. I don't need it on my books. I need it for this lawyer, baby. I don't need the money for my books. Stop saying that. We need the money for the lawyer, boo-boo. Where is Miss Fab?
Hey, Manny.
Your Honor, he told you he could afford it.
Okay, let's go. Okay, hold on. My attorney is here. We got about 9 minutes. Hold on. Let the attorney speak now.
Okay. Well, Fab, you need to declare a mistrial. First of all, Corey cannot testify, and then they're violating his constitutional rights.
Y'all violate the common cousin.
This is out of
it. Break by streaming us. Netra, we on break. You gave us 10 minutes. We outside smoking.
Hey,
do you hear Soul Travel over there smoking on the clock?
Now we got about 7 minutes.
Listen, Judge Nim is listening. Please don't say nothing that y'all can be held attempted to. So
they shouldn't be listening.
So we have our character witness.
Activate, Judge. Activate.
BET's character, his
What Sister
outburst.
BET
Mike the
came up
one that
here.
wanted to put lips on him, right? Yeah. Right. Oh Lord. Okay, you sure we gonna have him? Yes, he was. Now he gonna speak to. He gonna speak to that he want to kiss him, or he said. Well, no. What it was is Mike is a straight
Judge,
nigga.
is it legal
So
for us to
This
be
is not
eavesdropping?
out of hand.
it's always about respect.
I like that.
What in the plantation? They let the rabbits out. The whole hell is going.
Your
What
Honor,
is
I'd like to also mention that Manny perjured himself in your court. He told you that he could afford his lawyer, yet he's over there crowdfunding for his lawyer
No,
fee.
he did tell them he did not want the money.
No, he
Hey,
said
Crown.
no. He said the money is not for my bail, it's for my lawyer. That's what he said. He said it's not for my bail, it's for my lawyer. He perjured himself in your court.
This is, I knew it. See, Peach, I knew when we took this case last night, we was finna be in for a shit show.
Yes, ma'am.
Me,
Say that, Judge Trendsetta. Pages later of notes, and I'm still trying to
let
catch
me
up.
say this, Judge. Let me say this, Judge. I have a witness in the box right now. She got video evidence. She would like to play.
We need to play the evidence when the defendant
And
comes back.
then I have my little sister down there in the comment. I'm gonna say in the waiting box. She need to come up and be a witness too, AJ. She waiting
Okay,
on you.
I got you. I got both. I know about mommy and I know about sis. I got you, BT. Let me do my job. Now,
BT, you
I'm finna
brought
up
Thank
your
you.
you
rate.
brought your legal aid here. It's
Ain't that the
Manny
dream
that we're
team? Is
concerned
that the
about.
dream? Is that the dream team?
I'm finna
Judge
up your
Trendsetter.
rate.
Is I
Now,
got the dream team?
This right here today has been one of those unusual cases that we weren't quite prepared for. Kevin is right. I'm gonna step into the judge's chamber and fix me a drink. Okay? Respectfully, Alizé. Speaking of Alizé, it's happy hour somewhere. Cause at the end of the day, it's Monday Madness. And we looking a little mad over here, Corey the Trucker. What do you want to add to this case?
I want to give my testimony of what I experienced with Manny. I think I am a viable witness because I have also been harassed. I have been trolled about paying for him
Your
not to be
Honor,
on the
objection, Your
panel.
Honor. The defendant is not here.
The
yes, Your
judge
Honor.
asked
I
me
plan to call
personally what
Corey.
I had to
I
add.
plan to call Corey as a witness, Your Honor. So his testimony probably should wait until Manny's attorney can cross him.
I haven't given testimony. I'm only speaking to what I have to offer.
Right, but we know. I already know what you got. I'm ready for you. You hold on, hold your mule.
Your Honor, if I may address the courtroom, I think we need to take a break, get up to at least 820 or 830K, play a little music since we're on this 15-minute break.
Yeah, Deb and Rover just hit my phone line. They want you all tapping. You're not tapping. Hold on. Oh Lord, hold on.
As you're tapping, if y'all could please tap this.
Oh, I thought somebody was taking my report of the
And
court. Okay.
also, please give the host and panel. Thank you. Wait a
Y'all,
minute,
we
somebody
stepping
take
the
me to
street.
court. I'm
Manning
dropping
is
down. I'm
back.
dropping down.
Manning is back. I do see there's a long line outside of witnesses. I don't know how we're going to approach this. We do need to get Manning back with his new attorney.
Your Honor,
We
I'm
in
finished with
for
Mr.
a treat.
Washington. I would like to keep Mommy and BET and Corey, but I'm finished with Mr. Washington.
Mr. Washington, we do thank you today. Let me get some restitution fees over here for Mr. Washington. If you all do not mind gifting Mr. Washington before he leaves, I am going to thank you, Mr. Washington, for being on the panel today. We appreciate you. We just tried to pay you your jury fees. We hope that you can take that and enjoy yourself. We might need you back, so please don't leave because this is getting a bit crazy.
Yeah, I'm just hopping down there to the comments, and I want to say thank you. I certainly
Yes,
appreciate
sir.
y'all.
Yes, sir. We sure appreciate you. I got my sisters over here. Please Okay, I can't call on Messenger, y'all. I can do a FaceTime. Um, Manning is back with his attorney. Let me get the attorney in. Laugh, are you here as far as a witness goes?
Hell no, Judge. I'm sorry, Judge. Thank you for having me, Judge. I just came in because you put me on the docket for Monday, and I didn't know if I was late. I didn't know if I had an ankle monitor, but I've been at the vending machine, Judge. It took my money, and I've been at that motherfucker trying to get my regular lays all day.
Thank you, Alec. Y'all, we need to work on the vending machine because somebody checked that one of the maintenance men. Laugh, we do have you on the docket, but this case here, we've been on this case here since 1 o'clock. It's 4:30. We don't know what's going on.
Actually, Your Honor, we started at about 3:22. I like the court to notate that. Thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am, Judge. That's fine.
Excuse me.
I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't late for court. But why is Manny? Why is Manny over here? What the fuck is
We're
going on?
trying to get him out. He's on bond right now. I mean, he's in jail. I am trying to I
But
really
why
want to
he
be
gotta be
able to
dressed like Willy Wonka?
I'm really trying to get him a bond right now, but it's not his first lawyer did not represent him well, so he is still locked up. But we are letting him talk to us from Zoom. Uh, so once we can get this case figured out, we'll know if we're gonna free him or not. But as of right now, he is still locked up. Yes, he's locked up. Okay, Manning is back. We have a list of witnesses outside just. We now have Mommy here. Mommy is a blogger. You all might know her. Um, give me 2.2. The crew is calling. Hello.
Why y'all this quiet in court? Manny, what the hell? What the golden ticket is going on, Manny?
Lad, we need your box for a witness.
No, we need your box because I hope you lose your court case, BT.
Objection.
Shay, you said
Order in
you
the
had
court.
to. You
You
need
Point
can't
to.
of
object
order.
with the judge not here.
Whose side you gonna be on, T. Shay? I want to know. Cause I've been lost since I got on. Free Manny, they say. The cousins say free Manny. What is happening?
Don't free Manny until he change clothes.
Oh, B.E.T. You need to say something about B.E.T. T. Shay. Am I saying your name right? Cause I really don't have my glasses on. I
Yes,
just
I got
clocked in.
two of them down there waiting just.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, listen. Now y'all gotta catch me. Now I'm on the same grill. I just clocked out.
Okay, BT, I'm gonna let somebody have my box for your country ass side, but I hope you lose. God damn it!
Bye.
Okay, that was the FOE family. I interrupt this small program to let you all know if you are the OGs in the FOE family tonight, we will be having an emergency meeting that concerns one of our FOE family members. So please, after this live, FOE family, be ready to go into a private Zoom, an emergency private Zoom, but it's not a life or death situation right now. We will be in tonight with the OG. So you all know who you are. Be expecting the Zoom link in a little bit. With that being said, we are back in court. Man,
I'm gonna release my box for some witnesses, and when it's my time to come to court, Judge, please let me know.
yes, ma'am. This is good to me. So Mommy Money is a blogger. I do believe before we even proceed to the next phase of this court case, we need to hear the evidence. There is some activation going on right now. Never heard of her. We'll get to know her, follow her. She is a blogger. 401, 411, excuse me, and Mommy Money are my go-tos when I look for what's to update. So Mommy Money, you said you had some evidence for us to hear.
Thank you for the gifts.
Could we please hear the evidence? After this case, I am going to go into my FOE meeting and then I will be coming back with labs because I looked at my watch and I got time today. This week is
Okay.
completely occupied for trial Monday. So as many court cases as I can get in this week, Judge, I need them. They're going to keep me occupied for Monday. Go ahead, Mommy.
Your Honor, can I call my witness to the stand?
Yes.
Okay, I'd like to call to the stand Mommy Money.
Okay, we're going to, Mommy Money, are you going to be on camera or off camera? Thank you, God.
I could be on camera.
Okay, I'm going to put you in a big box. We are now in the hands of attorney AJ. I love
Mommy
y'all
Money,
too. Thank you.
Mommy Money, good evening, and thank you so much for showing up today. I want to first ask you in what capacity you are here on TikTok.
Let me swear her in.
Oh, my apologies.
Mommy. Raise your right hand. Could you raise your right hand?
You got to come out mute.
Do you solemnly and solemnly swear that all evidence that you present here today is your evidence and that everything that you say to your best ability is true? So help you God?
I do.
Okay, proceed.
Okay, Mommy Money, could you tell us about your capacity as a creator here on TikTok? What is it that you do?
So I'm a blogger and I stay in the comments. I go around and while I'm being nosy and petty, I record. So I have 2 recordings from.
Okay, so you go around as a blogger and record things that are happening out in the street. So the things that you will be presenting today for the court is going to be actual tangible evidence of these people's voices. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay, and can you tell me on the first tape that you want to play whose voice, who the person is that you have recorded?
Yes, on the first one, it's BET Live, Manny, Mr. Washington, and they're on Peaches Live.
Okay, they're on Peaches Live, and it's Mr. Washington, Manny, and BET. Okay.
Yes.
Does your recording start in the middle, or does it begin at the beginning of whatever the issue is?
So I have the full recording, but I also clipped it, the clip from them specifically speaking with the full context of what they were discussing.
Okay, so I tell you what. Could you give the court just a quick little rundown on what happens before the clip, and we'll hear the clip, and if the judge needs to hear more, then we'll ask you to go back or however. Okay.
Okay, so the clip is from so I was going through the streets and I dropped into Peaches Live and I saw BET in the box. Manny was not there and BET was talking. Then Manny came to the live and that's when the discussion came up about what happened in the morning show.
Please, would you
And
go
that's
ahead?
the recording
Oh,
that I have. I started
I'm
recording as
sorry.
soon as
The
I got in there.
comments are asking which peach, Icon Peach.
I'm sorry, lovely Georgia Peach.
Okay. Now, if you would please go ahead and play the recording for us.
You are on mute. You're on mute. Y'all tap the screen. We almost had a meal. Tap the screen. Thank y'all.
I want to apologize to the courts. My witness is just gathering her evidence really quick. So sorry. Judge Trendsetta, did you hear her say this is the situation on Georgia Peaches Live? Okay.
Yes, the female peach. Yes.
Correct. Okay.
Judge, I do want to let you know that there's some people downstairs that's saying they need all BET supporters to speak. I'm just relaying the
We'll be
message.
here all. We'll be here all night if our BET supporters speak. We do have Uncle Sneaky Leak here that we heard his name mentioned earlier, so we'll be bringing him in a minute. But unfortunately, we don't have but 24 hours in one day.
We never got to my little sis from last night, Judge.
Yeah, they said she was at a
Can you
funeral.
let her go? Because I'm trying to play it and it's not playing. Hold on one second.
No,
Let her
Well,
go.
that
And let
was
me
my
make sure it's
therapist. That was my therapist, Judge. My little sis died that
Your
night.
Honor, I'm sorry. My expert witness is at a funeral, the one that was going to speak for our her pedophobia. And hopefully she can still do that by the end of court. However, it's his sister who is here to speak also
Legend.
as a character
Is
witness.
that
Legend.
sitting pretty?
Yeah,
No,
legend.
his sister is Alicia Legend.
Somebody named
okay,
Sitting Pretty is downstairs saying she's a PO for.
She's a witness for her PO officer.
Oh,
So she's a
okay,
fellow felon that want to speak for my client, but I think I could just hold off on that one, Your Honor.
okay.
okay. That's the sister.
Oh no. Sitting Pretty is the fellow. She's a felon who BET has been a PO officer for her, and I don't know that.
Oh, Bun Bun, aka Bun Bun.
Okay, I don't know if Bun Bun would be as credible as the other witnesses I have who have not recently been on probation.
Ah, good
Yeah.
point. Good point.
So I'd like to utilize my 5 people for people who are not currently on probation.
That's a good point there. That's a good point. She is on probation.
Yes, Your Honor. That's
Mommy, do you have your evidence ready for us? He's the probation officer for
No,
Judge Trendsetta courtroom.
let one of the other witnesses go. I'm playing it now to make sure it's working.
okay.
Okay,
Well, I
so
will
Corey
grab
was going to say some
Corey.
things
Yeah.
earlier, but Manny was not here. We do also have attorney KG Broco here. Um, he is one of our, also, he represents, I believe this is Kevin's attorney. I'm not sure. But y'all, we have some good attorneys here. If you're looking for legal aid and you got cases you want to bring over to Judge Trendsetta's courtroom, you see we are fair here in this courtroom. Gets a little crazy, but we are fair. Mommy, get it together.
Well, Your Honor, I would go ahead and grab Corey, call him to the stand, and give Ms. Fab an opportunity to cross him.
Miss
Okay,
AJ, you
Corey.
doing your thing, baby. You can tell. I would have thought you'd have been in school already.
Hello, everyone. Hi, Judge.
How you doing, Corey?
Okay,
Let me swear you in, Corey. We
y'all.
see you came in on your Kiana service. Um, do you solemnly swear and solemnly swear that everything that you say today here in Justice Trendsetta's courtroom is the truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Okay, proceed, Attorney AJ.
Okay, Corey, good evening. Thank you so much for coming this evening and giving of your time. It speaks to, the need to clear this up on behalf of BET, and I want you to know how grateful my client is that you're here, not just you, but all the witnesses today. Corey, if you would, please tell the court your experience with BET and who you know him to be as a person.
Well, I check in the Diamonds live every now and then. I see BET going on in the box. I know it's part of the show, part of the antics, part of his character, and things like that. I never had any run in with him or anything. I was there the night in Georgia, ends down with between him and Manny. And I have my own personal run-ins with Manny in a way that he tries to address me as a man.
Okay, Corey, if you don't mind, without even speaking to any type of sexuality, just man to man, tell me how that bothers you, him addressing you as a man.
I mean, it's always on a like flirtatious level of I'm into Manny. I'm here for Manny. I'm doing this and that's not the case. I mean, I never made any advances at Manny. I never showed any interest, but it's always I'm there doing something for Manny.
Does this make you uncomfortable, Corey?
Very uncomfortable.
Have
I'm
you have
okay with
you
my
ever
sexuality.
have you ever expressed your discomfort?
No, because I'm in fear of being ridiculed and bashed by a community of people.
Wow, that's deep. Well, as a member of said community, Corey, I want to take an opportunity to say to you that I apologize if any one of us in this community have ever made you feel that way. I could promise you that even if that happens, that's never the intent, and we hope that we can rectify that by issuing an apology today and making things right. Corey, real quick before you go, my last question for you simply is this: uh, have you ever witnessed moments where Manny has antagonized, in specific, my client, BT?
Well, the night in question was the night in Georgia Peaches Live. I was down in the comments, and it was more of berating in a way where BT could not respond back in any way, shape, form, or fashion. Because if you say something to Manny, Manny poses, you like me, like, things like that. He goes with the insinuations that something is going on. So it's putting you in an uncompromising situation. If you say something and people deem it homophobic, then you're the villain. So I seen the incident myself, and that's when Mr. Washington came in and spoke up on BET not being able to address him in a respectful manner. He held his tongue that night. Uncle Sneaky Link came up and said he wanted to apologize. He called BET his twin brother that night. He's just saying he know what he's going through and not being able to address him in certain manners. That's what we are going to hear in that video, the things that were said and done that night.
Okay,
And
okay. I
it's
want to
just
allow
bashing.
the other witness to play the video. I don't want us to start speaking on the video already. That then it becomes hearsay. But I do want to say thank you for giving your account of what you saw that night, Corey. Also, thank you again for witnessing today. Your Honor, no further questions.
At this time, mommy, do you have your things before we're gonna let Miss Fab cross-examine? I don't
Yes,
know
Your
if
Honor. I have the video. I have the video ready to play, but I'm gonna drop and come back from my other page. My other page is actually requesting now. It's $sign.com.
okay, you might have to get in a quieter area too, because we're not gonna be able to hear with that
Yeah,
construction
I
going
know. It's no, that's my kids. I don't stop
on.
them. Go ahead.
Oh, okay.
The
Okay.
$sign.com.
Okay.
Pull up the
Miss
$sign.com page.
okay, Miss Fab, are you going to cross-examine Corey? See, Corey, you can't leave.
Yes, yes, Judge.
Corey, you can't drop down without your cross-examination. If Corey does not come back to the platform, we will strike to remove all of his testimony. Corey, you might have to come back, or your evidence will not be feasible in this court. He is
So,
now here. Thank you.
Hi, Corey. Thank you for joining us this evening. I do have a
hello.
question. How do you know kind of how BET got his name?
What, the BET?
What his Activate name?
Oh no. I mean, I'm not frequent to Diamonds Live like that. I just seen him from time to time, but I don't know how he got his name.
But you know how Manny behaves?
Me and Manny had interactions before uh even me seeing him in Diamonds Live. He in the live that I'm active in, he came over there and he was just messy. Me and
Labeled
him had
Manny.
interactions.
Okay, so thank you. So you've labeled Manny as being messy, but you don't know how BET got his name Activate.
Yes, Your Honor.
Well,
The
the
objection. He's already
activate
stated that.
is
Excuse me,
what he
Miss
does.
AJ. Strike to remove your comment. Let the attorney question in, please. Thank you.
You asking me, did I know how he got his name? I just only know if he activates, he spazzes off on somebody. I didn't know he got that name because of that. So I didn't know the pretense of how he got that name. So I could not answer that question the way you wanted me to.
Okay, got you. So when he activates, what is exactly? is he doing when he's activating typically?
Objection, Your Honor. Asked and answered. He's already said that he does not know about how my client got his name.
I
Now
didn't
she
ask him
wants
about
me.
his name, Your Honor. I said if he can recall when he activates, what does that behavior look like, Your Honor?
I mean, he
Answer the
can.
question.
If you want to say he does his reading of a person, I'm gonna say it, but that's when he speaks on what they're doing wrong, I guess.
Okay, so you're saying, I just want to make sure I hear you correctly. When he is activating, he's just speaking on someone in a calm tone.
I mean, nothing is calm on TikTok besides probably this interaction between me and you and the other lawyer.
Okay, so can you get, when you, have you ever seen BET so-called activate?
Not that I recall.
Okay, and how long have you been on the app, sir?
Oh, since like 2021.
Okay, and I just want to make sure that the record stands that you have never seen BET activate.
Well, I didn't frequent the spaces that he frequent. I mean, we just came across each other maybe like a month or two ago. So I don't know how long he had the name. I don't know how long he been activating. I don't know. I don't keep track of BET like that.
Okay, so Judge, I do just want to go back to when he said BET activates is typically in a calm tone, but
I
I
didn't
do
say
have.
calm tone.
Oh, you said as if we are talking now. You said he's doing a read and he's pretty calm.
That's not what I said.
Okay, well, can you say it again, sir? When BET
Okay.
activate,
I
what does
say when
that
he
typically look
activates.
like?
I say when he activates, he's normally telling somebody off in a way like he's correcting them or they're doing something wrong. I say the only calm interaction I have seen on this app is like between me and you and the other lawyer. That's what I said.
Okay, so when he activates, he's saying it in a low key.
No, I mean they speaking over each other.
So would you say when he's in activation mode, does he seem agitated, upset, or angry?
Like I told you, I really ain't seen him activate, so I don't know what his activation really is.
But you just testified that when he activates, you previously just said when he activates is typically he's reading someone or in response to, which means that you've seen him activate, sir.
Because I have seen him tell people to activate. I have seen him tell Diamond to activate, but it was never what him telling somebody else to do. I'm going basing that off of what they do, not what he has done. I haven't seen him in that form.
So, but you heard him say the word activate.
Objection, Your Honor. Objection, Your Honor. My lawyer is not here to hear this questioning. I don't know what happened. Somebody kicked out the box or what, but we need to drop and get us some boxes up here.
Oh yeah, we need to get the lawyer back here. I don't. Okay, hold on. Um, Miss Legend, I'm gonna bring you right back. We do need his lawyer here. Thank you. We're let the record show that we will not use that off mute against BET. He noticed that his lawyer has stepped out the courtroom. Proceed.
Okay, so I just want to just put it out there, Judge, that the witness is saying that he's not heard BET ever activate. He doesn't really interact with him or see him on the app at all. So I don't even know why he's here.
Objection, Your Honor.
In
Objection,
a
Your
sense.
Honor. Well, first of all, this was my witness, Your Honor, and he's already spoken to what I needed him for, which was BET's character, some of the things that he has watched Manny do. Now, what the other attorney has done is simply stood on BET's or my client's supposed activation and what my witness deems his activation to be. And it seems as if she's not getting the answer that she is looking for. So
No,
now she's
I'm
moving.
getting my
I'm
answer.
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm speaking to the judge. I'm sorry. That's okay. Your Honor, it seems now that she's not getting the answer that she's looking for. She's moving to remove my witness. That is actually not, in fact, how that works. He's my witness, and he's already done my things. It's your job to just cross-examine him, and what you're doing is just leading and trying to find something specific about activating. At this point, you might as well be testifying, Your Honor. Please.
No, I'm really trying to establish the relationship here. Is he credible to even speak upon it? Because he says he only has one interaction with Manny. He's not been on the app.
I'm sorry, my
I didn't say
witness's
that.
credibility, my witness's credibility is not in question in today's court, in these proceedings. Am I mistaken, Your Honor?
That, no,
Or
no, Attorney AJ, you brought your A game. I will have to say that
Yeah.
this attorney is right. It's almost like
No.
we're badgering the witness a little. So, Miss Fab, I will need to ask you, can you proceed further if there's any other questions?
Sure, Your Honor. So thank you, no problem. So, Mr. Truck driver, have you do you know or have heard of any situation that happened, or as to why they had a interaction?
The night that was in question that I seen, I didn't know their interaction. Basically, I got in the box in Georgia Peaches Live, and I interacted with Manny, and I told Manny I was going to pay because he is messy. That
So,
he
is
cannot.
it? Can I ask the question? Excuse me, as the did you start with Manny?
Did I start with Manny?
Did you
No.
insert yourself at the time that Manning? I think now we better hit this